Namibia, land of the brave, freedom fight we have won. Glory to their bravery, whose blood waters our freedom. We give our love and loyalty together in unity, contrasting beautiful Namibia, Namibia, our country, beloved land of savannas, on higher banner of liberty. Namibia, our country, Namibia, motherland, we love thee. Let us all unite and celebrate together the victories won for our liberation. Let us dedicate ourselves to rise together to defend our liberty and unity. Oh, sons and daughters of Africa, flesh of the sun and flesh of the sky, let us make Africa the tree of life. Thank you so much, Adora. Maybe please have a seat, everybody. I hope you're welcome at home. If it rains, allow the hair to curl up. If it rains, allow to the, all the outfits to get wet. Let's officially start the program. We have so many bouts happening this evening before the live broadcast. We ask every single corner, who are you rooting for tonight? And we're going to ask again as the evening changes. Without further ado, may I please call Shea Ulenga up to the front, who will join us to give a message on behalf of the sponsors as well as the MTC Knockout project. Can you please make her feel at home?
Kid Mazhoub Namibia, 26-year-old, Constancia Christians, mother of two, was shot by her ex-boyfriend with his 7.65 millimeter pistol, causing her instant death.
Orijas, Namibia. A 2-year-old girl was raped and murdered. The toddler's lifeless body was found 100 meters from her mother's shack. 2 male suspects, aged 33 and 22, were arrested.
Am I next?
Windhoek, Namibia. The bodies of Johanni Maruses and Clementia de Veer were found burned and dumped near Pioneers Park after they were shot and killed by their attacker.
Swakopmund, Namibia. 39-year-old Lindy Prinsloo was found murdered with her throat slit. Her 6-year-old daughter was allegedly at home when her mother was murdered by her romantic partner.
Please, don't hurt my mother.
Windhoek, Namibia. 17-year-old Magdalena Stoffels, a student at David Besaidenoord Secondary School, on her way to school, was raped and killed. Her body was found with her throat slit. To date, no arrest has been made.
No means no.
Windhoek, Namibia. Alina Kahehongo was gunned down by her ex-boyfriend in Louis Botha's supermarket after repeatedly reporting his threats to the police. She was a month away from graduating with an honors degree in financial management from the International University of Management.
Windhoek, Namibia. Felicia Petrus was found lying in a bed in Windhoek's Koreangap settlement with strangle marks around her neck. It is alleged the deceased was strangled by her boyfriend.
Ashakati, Namibia. Lucilla Quimbra was beaten to death by her boyfriend in full view of her children, aged 10, 6, 3, and 1. Quimbra's 3-year-old son was found sleeping next to his mother, arms around her in a pool of blood. End the killing. Speak up.
End gender-based violence. Speak out.
End the silence. Stop the violence.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. These are but a few of the stories and names of Namibian women and children whose blood and tears stain this land that we fight so hard for. Otherwise, you and I both know that that list would be longer and we'd have to go through it all. Even the most recent crimes of sexual assault and brutal murders of women and children are a tragic reminder of how it has become time for each and every responsible, contributing Namibian man and woman to act in his and her capacity in bringing forth the agenda of violence, including GBV, against women, children, and men. Our ghost protest was not a thought-through initiative. As you can see, we're a bit messy in the ring tonight, but the fighters won't be. It wasn't a proposal sent to donors to aid in GBV fights. It is a movement of emotions that rise as we read and listen and experience disturbing stories of women slain by the hands of men who they literally lay down their lives for. A movement hopefully infectious enough for you to start doing everything in your power in the fight against violence. It is now the little things that matter, the little ones that matter, the little things he or she does that matter, the red flags, the importance of mental well-being and living a healthy lifestyle. Those are the things that matter. What can be said has been said. If you guys could just listen to me, you would know that what has been done has been done. Since 1989, by organizations such as Women's Solidarity Namibia, Sister Namibia, the Stop the Violence support groups. So many men are talking while I'm talking. I don't understand. The Namibian women's voices have been there since the beginning. The Young Women's Christian Association, the Legal Assistance Center of Namibia, not forgetting the rise of Flon's #BeFree movement, the #SlutShame Walk, #MeToo movement, the #AmINext movement. The list does not end there. It is now the moment that you, sitting here outside this ring, the moment that you must now join the list in the fight against violence. It is weekend again, after all. Who knows what grim stories of violence we will be reading about on Monday morning from Sunday's crime report. As this program continues here tonight, you will hear from human rights activists, women and men who have contributed immensely till this very moment in the fight for human rights in Namibia. And in the demonstrated, protested, handing over petitions all these years, those who have cried, screamed, and those who were silenced, those voices will be heard once again. Namibian men and women, my bras, my jimbos and magentas. You're so used to seeing me rocking the stage all the time, I think you might be a little shocked, but I'm spitting truth and I'm spitting facts. It is inevitable that we stand alongside each other in this boxing ring, beyond these bouts here tonight. Inevitable that we stand alongside each other onto the streets. Inevitable that the truth be told on the table in our homes to break the silence. Inevitable that we stand alongside our men and boys to help his voice be heard in the fight against GBV. Inevitable that we stand alongside each other in our communities and into this nation. It is inevitable, and the time has come to stop the violence. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shay, Ulenga, and everyone in the boxing ring. I think as we allow everybody to walk out, maybe please have a moment of silence. Before we came here, I put on my makeup, but I put on my outfit, and it was drizzling. And I always say when it starts to rain, it's those that couldn't have been here tonight who passed away that can't speak their story tonight to actually be with us this evening. So you could just give at least 30 seconds to remember those that can no longer be with us for this evening.
Cannot wait to wake up every day inspired to connect over 2.5 million Namibians, to make them smile, to connect them to the world. We are not just MTC employees, we are ambassadors, passionate about our brand and who we are. We call our offices our homes because here we are a family, full of love and laughter. Our jobs are just a hobby because we have fun every day. MTC is the best university because every day presents an opportunity to learn about the world and ourselves. We do not take this opportunity for granted because we know we are privileged to be ambassadors for Namibia's most passionate brand. We are MTC ambassadors and we love it here. MTC, make the connection.
Let's try that one more time in the back. 1, 2, 3. And
Hello.
are you? Tafanji, maybe you can do better. I give it over to you.
Well, that's quite patterned by Michael Buffer. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Vintu Country Club Resort and Casino and live on NBC. I am Tafanji Nyirenda, your MC for this very noble cause for tonight. Thank you very much to our sponsors, MTC, and also promoted by the MTC Nesta Boxing and Fitness Academy, as well as MTC Salute Boxing Academy. Not forgetting Namdia, Nasria, MTC, NHE, Metropolitan, Bank of Namibia, Irongo Marine, NWR, MVF Fund. Our officials for tonight, Joe Kaperu, who is our supervisor, as well as Ndeshi Haifingo, who is our timekeeper. Helvi Andimba, who is the admin, and Dr. Atulo Rodriguez from Cuba, who is our ringside doctor. We're getting ready for the first bout, and to make way to the blue corner, Matthew Maps Kapofi. The referee for this bout, Mr. Chita Shimofeni, and the judges, Angel Simasiku, Jason Naule, and John Kaimbi. Let's welcome to the red corner, Mufaro Nesongano.
The rep skills.
Yo, It's simple mathematics, they are addicts to this rap. Bastards can't figure the style cause they're flat said and that's it. Incorporate it with the high notes and B feel, so why don't you just chill? Yeah, I've been gone for a minute, beyond border limits. Now I'm back to rekindle what this dude came to finish. Never booed or diminished. Rap style is vintage. Fine wine flow is the grind that I grow with. So what you know about these rap skills? These rap skills got these other rappers feeling.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, in blue trunks and sponsored by Standard Bank, a radio presenter and producer, TV personality, hip-hop artist, singer, and songwriter. He was introduced to the music industry with his hit song Cook and Jam in 2004 and is the CEO and founder of Walakasha Records CC. He serves as the communications director at Events Namibia. For the noble cause tonight, put your hands together for Matthew Maps Kapofi. Supported by MVA Fund, an acclaimed media and communications practitioner, he is equally many things, from a mentor, a music head, a father to MJ, but most importantly, Mufaro is just a great guy. Put your hands together, fighting out from the red corner, Mufaro Jabulu Nesongano. The boxers at the center of the ring.
As I said, my voice will be loud and clear. If I say stop, you stop. Break, you break. And always protect yourself. Shake hands.
Ladies and gentlemen and viewers, the bout is scheduled for 3 rounds.
Round number 1.
Not alone, joined by my colleague here, Leslie Shweda.
Well, thank you so much, Chester. We can see Maps Kapofi up
against Mufaro. And this already Kapofi, who's trying to make his presence felt. They are fighting out in the first round here. And it's Kapofi who is on top here. Now, good response there from Mufaro Kempeka with the couple of combinations here. These are guys fighting, putting their bodies out there against gender-based violence. And you can see the commitment.
Well, you can see the commitment.
That's
oh,
a
wow.
left. Oh, it is down already. Mufaro kissing the floor. And Meps Kapofi, it's in dreamland. His first knockout in a boxing ring.
Wow. Meps Kapofi is out.
Kapofi. Oh, that was
unexpected, at the very least.
So the first round done, and it is Meps Kapofi who got the big one, and Mufaro Jabula already in the corner there. Let's see that knockout again. There. Here, that was a
swing. That must have hurt.
It's not easy.
It's not easy being out there, but I think just the real message out here is to be able to sensitize men and women out there, especially in boys. The gender-based violence is uncalled for, especially in Namibia. Some of the statistics that we have gone through and that we have seen are really scary to be able to go through. It's not a very good picture. Imagine a man, maybe of Meps Kapofi, to be able to knock out a woman with a punch like that. It will really be uncalled for. We know that these fights are for exhibition, but Kapofi really hurting Mufaro there, and it was just really just for fun of it. But first knockout in the first round, beautiful stuff.
Very much so. It is the men that are putting their bodies on the line to take the punches for the women in Namibia. And that was well paraded in this first round. And Meps Kapofi coming out on top just in that first round. And then Mufaro Jambula couldn't really get Jabulu couldn't get out of that first round, and it shows that it is very difficult to be out there.
And here's that knockout again. It was a right hook, and it landed on the jaws of Mufaro. And it was
viewers at home,
not a pretty
the
picture.
winner by KO after 56 seconds of the first round, Meps Kapofi.
Easy for Kapofi there, but he is very, very happy that his first boxing fight he only took 56 seconds to get his men down. You will see that for a long time. He will talk about it for a long time. But the real message, Wesley, while we're waiting for the that is
That was Kapofi. Let's have a look at that right hook again. It was from this angle right
Ladies
there.
and gentlemen, would like to have
Catching
the
him on the
boxers
jaw.
back, Mr. Matthew Kapofi, to come back
and
from
I
the
have
MTC Leicester Sunshine Boxing and Fitness
blame
Academy. Matthew Kapofi in the ring,
coaches
and
there.
Mr.
We'll
Timmy
talk about
Kanjo
it later.
to hand over the belt to the
Tafanje
deserving
on the ring first.
in the ring, Mr. Tim Ikanjo.
Well, while we're waiting for Mr. Tim Ikanji to maybe just make his way to the ring, I just wanted to give our viewers at home maybe the official definition of gender-based violence. It's a result that is likely in physical, sexual, or psychological harm or suffering to women, including threats of such acts, coercion, or arbitrary deprivation of liberty.
A round of applause for the first bout of the winner, ladies and
or in private life.
Kapofi.
Kapofi will be crowned and will walk away with the belt, yes. But the welterweight title now belongs to Kapofi. But we are only hoping that the only fight that he will take will be this one.
We'll take a break. We'll be back shortly.
The school's bookworm. Always reading, studying. I always had to know more. I read up on every subject out there. I had no social life, not even during my lunch break. And I've read everything. Eventually, I had to go for a real break.
Next question. What hunts in solitude and is extremely territorial?
Cheetah.
No. Lion. No. No. No.
Spend more time in the wild with a NAM Leisure student card. Namibia Wildlife Resorts.
Liz Ellers. Miss Liz, are you ready to come up on stage? So what we decided to do, Tafanje, while we're waiting for Liz to come up to the front. So Liz, if you can hear us right now, this is your cue. So come to the boxing ring. What we decided to do is, have gender equality. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel that the MTC project has actually achieved its objectives and its aims?
First and foremost, I'd like the people to put their hands together. Give yourselves a round of applause for selling out this show in support. And yes, indeed, MTC has achieved its objectives with this project, 100%.
Thank you, Tafanje. While we escort you out, Liz, why did you say yes to be part of the act for this evening?
Hi, Ilka. My heart is beating. When I just saw Maps punch out Mufa, I swear to you, and that is the reality of gender-based violence. You think it's out there, and the minute you see it happening to your colleagues, them fighting for something this important, I'm next to tears actually, because you see how the one beats the other one, and that is the reality of gender-based violence. And I think you guys did a powerful job of putting celebrities in the ring. Yeah, I need to calm my heart.
To the viewers, please describe your performance tonight and why is it different from any other performance?
It's different because I'm here. There are rules that women cannot fight and box in this country. but we want to show our support because gender-based violence is real. And Ilka, I wrote the song because I'm challenging men to be better. Fantastic Sam is about challenging Namibian men to be better because it is a terrifying time to be a woman in these times.
Liz, please take it away. Give her a big round of
Thank you very
applause.
much.
Sema, 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 sema. Sema, 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 sema. Sema, 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 sema. Sema, sema. Fantastic summer. Fantastic sun. Fantastic summer. Fantastic sun. Namibian men, just get with the plan. Take care of your family, it's all in your hands. Do all you can do, just go pull on through. Do what you must do to make it work. Fantastic summer, fantastic sun. Fantastic summer, fantastic sun. It's not about fame, just build up your name. They'll all do the same, just stick with the game. It's cool to be kind, it's good for your mind. Just show them your sign, they'll follow suit. As the protector, professional papa of the nation. Protector, professional papa of the fantastic sun. Fantastic sun. Fantastic summer, fantastic sunshine. We want our men to be gentle giants. We want our men to show how they feel. We want our men to take responsibility. Show the next generation that you do not touch a woman without her consent. Show your daughters and your sons that a man is a respectful, beautiful human being. Show that men, fathers, brothers, uncles are protectors, friends, teachers, safekeepers. Fantastic summer, fantastic sun, Sam. Fantastic summer, Sam. Fantastic sun. Now go build that legacy. Build that legacy. Everybody do that. Fantastic sun. Be fantastic. Fantastic summer. Fantastic sun. Let's be fantastic. Fantastic summer. Fantastic sun. Thank you very much. Fantastic summer. Let us make gender-based violence a thing of the past. Namaste.
Broadcast.
The MTC Knockout Project, knocking out GBV. Boxing for social change. Proudly sponsored by MTC. Make the connection.
Tonight, to find you while we wait for the rest, are you ready to actually prepare the remaining bouts for this evening?
Yes, I am ready, and thank you very much to you. Let's get ready for bout number 2 out of the 9 that we have tonight for Noble Cause. Let's welcome to the blue corner from Fresh FM, DJ Cheese.
Sunny boy, another one. Shasho. The situation where balance, and never have a balance. Yeah, Chico had the balance, you know, piano, balance, yeah, balance, cash your woman, balance, and have a share, balance, the situation there, dear, make a structure there.
Let's welcome to the red corner, Sunny Boy.
Right now, to the demo, right now, to the demo, y'all know who be running the show. Mirror on the wall. Y'all know who be running the show. Who the hottest of the ball. Y'all know who be running the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Salute Boxing Academy, fighting out of the blue corner in black and gold. He has a record of 320 street fights, 3 draws, and 1 loss, fighting out of Penning Street, Soweto, Katutura. The greatest of all time and the greatest male radio presenter, Azil Jesus, KBVDP, aka Uncle Bai, the Hikwa Slayer, DJ Cheese. From Nestor Tobias Boxing Academy, fighting out from the red corner, in black as well, and gold, sponsored by Nam Dia. He hails all the way from Ongwediva, Valombola, pardon me. Came to Windhoek as a young boy and now a giant amongst giants. With a track record of 7 unquestionable albums, ladies and gentlemen, to his name, this is believed to be just another walk in the park for him. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Balance, Mr. Young, Black and Free, the King of Summer, Sunny Boy. The third man in the ring, Mr. Lazy Nainda, the boxers at the center of the ring.
These two boxers, it is Cheese that have the experience. 320 street fights. At least he knows what he can do here.
Well, let's find out whether Chiza will be able to do the thing in the ring here or not. But maybe just to go and remind our viewers why we're here. It's all about sensitizing men against gender-based violence.
And we ready for the first round of this one. It is between Sunny Boy fighting from the red corner and this man in your picture, DJ Cheese, fighting from the blue corner. And taking from what we saw in that first bout between Mfaro and Mes Kapofi, it is that Mfaro, boxing is not all about going out. It is also about protecting yourself. And that is what Mfaro didn't do. Maybe we will get a better boxing competition between these two. It is DJ Cheese that takes the fight early on to Sunny Boy here, and you can see that the men have been in the street fights. DJ Cheese, but Sunny Boy is laying back and he's really getting his moments. Sunny Boy, these guys have been thrown in the deep end, but they're doing well so far.
Well, by the look of things, as far as the first 20 or 30 seconds of this round, Sunny Boy's music will not be playing on the playlist of DJ Cheese, I can tell you that.
I think Cheese is enjoying the upper hand now. And the two, Sunny Boy is trying to go with the right towards the end of that, but it was pretty close round, Leslie. Gender-based violence is why we're here.
Gender-based violence is why we're here, and I just wanted to go through some statistics, especially for those viewers that are at home, that it's very scary. These are statistics that were compiled late last year. The 32% of women aged between 15 and 49 have experienced physical violence within marriage at least once since the age of 15. Now, that is a scary statistics if you have to be able to look at it. But it's something that we're hoping that fights like these will be able to sensitize men to know that women are not objects to be beaten.
Exactly. Looking at some actions in that first round.
Yes, there you can see Cheese is just coming forward, does not know how to defend himself whatsoever. You would not expect him to be able to know how to defend himself, but he's looking at Sunny Boy and he's telling him that your music is off my playlist, boy.
I'm telling you, it will be very difficult even for the judges to score these ones. You have to score on punches that are landing, and few are landing in this one. And they're starting where they left off, and it's Sunny Boy, who had some body shots there. Oh, he lined up right there, but Cheese was well away. DJ Cheese really enjoying himself there out there, DJ Cheese. Telling Sunny Boy to come out here. Oh, it's DJ Cheese that's coming forward. Oh, he got him a left, and Cheese is on his knee.
Well, I think it just sort of like slipped a little bit, and you can see Mufaro just got in there as well, Tafanji, to just come and separate the two of them, but it should be good to be able to continue.
He's going to injure himself. In boxing, there's rules. It's not a street fight here. You need to watch your steps. The feet movements is very important, and you can see now Cheese trying to work on his feet movements, and that's the end of that second round. Who do you give that second round to?
Well, it's at the moment it's still quite even, and I'm sure that Cheese is entertaining the crowd as well, and he's just happy that he just got at least to the last round and there was no knockout. But you can see that he's just getting into the swing of things, showing us some of those experience of his street fights.
I'm telling you, it's going to be difficult to score this one for the judges. They have to really zoom in to see which of those punches are letting. And look at the Sunny Boy's face. He's already out, tired, looking for those instructions, looking forward to hear what he's told to do. Leslie there.
Let's have a look at it again. Here it is. Sunny Boy was actually trying to get Cheese his back up against the wall, but Cheese kept on coming forward. And there you can see, and he's still pulling those strings, and footwork not the best as they should be, but a few combinations coming from Sunny Boy, and it looks like these guys really have spent at least a few months in the gym to try and prepare for this night.
I'm telling you, these two boxers will respect the professional boxers now. Now they know how difficult it is to be in the ring there. Sunny Boy looking for some dancing moves as a musician. I think coming out of those couple of combinations from Sunny Boy. She's coming with the right there. Sunny Boy tries to counter with the left. Oh, there comes a right there from Sunny Boy. Oh, Sunny Boy caught him with the right. Oh, that's a big right from Sunny Boy.
That's a big one. And I think that Cheese is actually using that moment to just take a breather. Sunny Boy will just be dancing a little bit around the ring there. And this is what it's all about, just entertaining the crowd and also just being able to sensitize our viewers, really.
He knows, Sunny Boy, that right got him points. And that's the end of the bout. It is going down to the scorecards. And Sunny Boy punching the air, knowing that he has confidence. He have won this one. While we're waiting for the judges, Leslie, take us through another states.
Well, Sunny Boy can punch the air all he wants. I think this one might even be a draw. But like I said, I do not want to be in the position of the judges here. I just wanted us to take us through another statistic, really, that is also very scary. It says that 1 in 3 women of between the ages of 15 and 49 reported ever having experienced physical and or emotional violence from their spouses. Now, that is 1 in 3. That means that for every other lady that you see walking in the street, just count yourself 1, 2, the third one has been abused. Isn't that scary?
Very, very much scary. I didn't know, Leslie, that gender-based violence is this serious until you brought some of those stats forward.
Well, gender-based violence is very serious, and we're hoping that the likes of Chanibo and Cheese, that are public figures, would be able to only exchange blows ever like these ones, only in the ring of an exhibition fight like this, and never ever in the private life, especially when it is involving women or mothers of our children.
Some of the actions there. Remember that the event, it is the MTC Knockout project, as they try to knock out gender-based violence in Namibia. Namibia is a country that has been known for its peace and stability, but the development of the country been hampered by gender-based violence, and that's the cause of this event, to try and knock out gender-based violence and sensitize most of the Namibians who are watching against this gender-based violence disease that have been coming too much in this country.
After 3 rounds of exciting boxing. Look at the scorecard from the 3 judges, and after 3 rounds, a winner on points by 3-0. Sunny Boy!
There you have it. Sunny Boy takes this one. I saw only one good punch in the 3 rounds, and that was the right from Sunny Boy. I think that scored him the fight, and the judges give him the fight. I saw only that one good punch in the whole combination of punches put together by these 2 guys. But it was quite a good, entertaining. Sunny Boy takes this one.
Well, Sunny Boy takes this one. I think it was as close as it can come. Very few real punches that landed. But what is important is that people and the viewers out there really get to know the importance of gender-based violence and that it doesn't happen. And as you can see, look how difficult it is to be able to fight. These are 2 men in their very same class, but they're not that gifted. We should leave all this fighting really for professional boxers to be able to do it for us. They do it for us so well often for Namibia in the rings.
What do you think, Leslie, what is the cause of gender-based violence in Namibia?
Well, you're asking the wrong person. Unfortunately, or rather fortunately, I was raised in a home whereby my father was present and was always there. And for as long as I was alive, or my parents both were alive, they never even quarreled once. So it brings down to those questions as to, do people really cannot control their angers? Is it a matter of inferiority complex? Is it a matter of trying to be in control? Or what is the real matter? And those are the things that maybe men should be brought to the fore. And also, not only men. Some men are also being abused by women, and we're not talking about that. Maybe it's a message for another day. But it is something that just simply should not happen.
Cross back to the ring to Tafanji.
Enough preparation, yes. Yeah, it helped him out as well. I mean, this is for a social cause, and he was just being flexible and all.
All right, Adora, are you ready to light up the boxing ring? Take it away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So good to see some beautiful faces. The song I'll be performing tonight is called Sponono. I'd like to take you guys on a journey way back into time. Let's go, DJ.
Oh, yeah. It's Carlo on the beat. Sponono tuwena, sponono tuwena, sponono tuwena, sponono tuwena. Oh, tikhareke, tatet uruti jesa. Mama khutsta hasa, mama khutsta kisa. Dikoreke, ta text uruti tesa. Mama khutsta hasa, mama khutsta ngaisa. Remember the journey is long. Remember to keep holding on. Remember to keep going strong. Remember, hey, oh. Remember the journey is long. Remember to keep holding on. Remember to keep going strong. Remember, hey. Sponono tuena, tuena, sponono tuena, sponono tuena, tuena, sponono tuena, bantu banje, bemurai rukuru, bantu banje, katukare banwe. Bandu banje, memurare rukuru. Bandu banje, gatukare bangwe. Ayeye, 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 ayeye. On your head, ayeye, on your head, ayeye. Dikoreke, ta text uruti tesa. Mama khutsta hasa, mama khutsta kisa. Dikoreke, ta text uruti tesa. Mama khutsta hasa.
Ladies and gentlemen, sing it along with me. I want to hear you guys. Can we try this side? I love that. This side.
Bandu banje, bemurai rukuru. Bandu banje, katukare bangwe. Bandu banje, bemurai rukuru. Bandu banje, katukare bangwe.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's give it up for Dora. All right. It seemed like you were busy doing some boxing up over there. Yeah, one more time for Adora. Thank you so much. Okay, so if everybody has family, friends, remember we're broadcasting live not only on NBC TV, but we're also streaming on MTC's Facebook page. So if the broadcast ends at 9 o'clock, you can actually move over from NBC to MTC's live stream. Is that okay? To our ring ladies, are you impressed? Yes, no, not yet. And still waiting. We have a Miss Namibia finalist right over there. Are you impressed or not? Not yet. Okay, so Tafanji, please come to the fore. So we have radio personalities, we've got TV personalities, we've got models. Just in case Louise got stitched up a couple of days ago. So we're wishing Louise a speedy recovery on the journey ahead. With you monitoring the preparations, do you think that you're going to take part next year if there is an event as such?
Definitely. If you take up the job as the ring announcer, I'm taking part next year in this noble cause.
Oh, yeah. All right. So I hope next year as well, we can just, collaborate a bit more. And I thank the sponsors as well. So to NBC and the whole crew, are you guys ready to broadcast the next bout? Pombili, are you guys set for the next bout to begin?
I guess we're ready. Let's call upon the officials, Mr. Joe Ngungu, and the judges, Chita Shimwafene, John Kaimbi, and Angel Simasiku. At ringside, Joe Kaperu, your supervisor, as well as Ndeshi Haifingo, your timekeeper, and Helvi Andimba, your admin for tonight, and Dr. Atulo Rodriguez, your ringside Dr. Modise, event manager for this, the floor manager for this event. So the officials are in the ring. Let's get ready for bout number 3. Let's welcome to the blue corner, Paul the Prince.
It be like you they do me, momo. It be like you they do me, yeah, yeah. It be like you they mess with my head today. Your packaging press girl, no be play. It be like you they do me, juju. That girl, she they causing bay. Her packaging no be today. She they waka like say she get the whole place. Cause shawty too bad, oh. Make I do the mad, oh. They high for my class, oh. Be like say she use jazz, oh. Shawty too bad, oh. Shawty too bad, oh. They high for my class, oh. Be like say she use jazz.
Let's also welcome KP Elist to the red corner.
Doing loads out there. Step to her like, oh yeah. You ain't heard of me with my dear. On the radio you gon' hear. Cause levels been hot the whole year. A boss like Sydney, a boss like Ranga, a boss like TD.
Partly brought to you by MTC and promoted by the MTC Nesta Boxing and Fitness Academy, as well as MTC Salute Boxing Academy, supported by Nazria, MTC, NHE, Metropolitan, Namdia, Bank of Namibia, Erongo Marine, NWR, MVA Fund for tonight. From Salute Boxing Academy and in black trunks, sponsored by NWR. Television and radio presenter, master of ceremonies, singer and songwriter, and all-round entertainer, multiple Namibia Annual Music Awards presenter, recently guest hosted on SuperSport on TV's Homeground TV show. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Paul the Prince. Fighting out of the red corner and from my left-hand side, in gold trunks, the undisputed king of hip-hop in Namibia, 2 times Namibia Annual Music Award NAMA winner, over 10 NAMA nominations and multiple electrifying performances under his belt. Lyrical genius and all-round Mr. Nice Guy. Please put your hands together for KP Elist. Boxers at the center of the ring.
It's a charity event. Keep it clean at all time.
The Waterwan fans will recognize Paul the Prince is the presenter of the NBC music show Waterwan, and KP Elist also a hip hop artist, and 2 times, as it was announced there, NAMA's winner. So it is the presenter. I know that these 2 guys talk a lot, a presenter and in that entertainment and with the musician, the king of hip hop, as they say. And it is going to be a very, very slow start. 2 people who knows each other, not in the boxing ring, outside the boxing ring, but a little respect will be running down the veins there before the first punch land, and that's where it all get lost.
This is a real friendly. You can see that Paul the Prince, the punches are going in rather very slowly. Those are the jabs that he's trying to test the waters here as far as round number 1 is concerned.
Trying to go for the body shots. And doesn't know that they are not allowed to go beneath the belt. So
Well, not allowed to go beneath the belt, and also remember to the viewers,
what
this
was in
fight-
that round? There was completely nothing in that round.
Test the waters. What can you do? What punches can you throw?
I'm sure the judges have scored 0-0-0 in that round. There was nothing there.
Well, we'll have a look at the action replay just now momentarily.
Is there any?
While we are actually getting ready for the second round, I just wanted us to maybe go through some more statistics as far as gender-based violence is concerned. It says that 6% of women reported experiencing violence during their pregnancy. Now, this is in Namibia. This was a stats that was in 2018, by the end of 2018.
Round number
That's
two.
just about a year ago. That means that 6% is quite a huge number. Pregnant women should not even be touched, and they're being touched. At least they should be touched, but like these guys here are doing their business in the ring.
Exactly. Like Prince, Paul the Prince is doing his job there.
Yep.
He will be
literally massaging each other, aren't they?
Exactly. See, there's a little left jab coming in there from KP Elest. Just a touch there from Elest again. And another left there, a bit strong there now from KP Elest. The Prince still soft out there, not getting any punches on target. So KP Elest have now an upper hand if you look at it. The Prince is getting some openings there. The guys,
I think he's not starting to look at the clock as to when is this bell going to ring.
So there's some points scored now for, I think, KP Elest at this stage. That's the end of the second round. And you can hear by the sound of the supporters that these two guys are feeling pity for each other. There is not a lot inside that ring happening. So it's two people in the entertaining industry knowing each other, don't want to hurt each other at this stage as we're moving into round three.
Well, while we're comparing and preparing to get into round number three, I just wanted to maybe take our viewers through the timeline of some of the landmark moments across the years as far as gender-based violence is concerned. After independence, in 1993, Namibia committed to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and by 1993, the first Women and Child Protective Unit was established. Now, it is called the GBV Protection Unit.
Thank you, Leslie, for those texts that you are throwing in there. That is what the night is all about. It's not about these guys, not about who's going to win. It's just these guys putting their bodies out there against gender-based violence. And now, here is Paul the Prince. He's saving his all for the last round. Oh, he came out of that one storming. Paul the Prince. I'm sure the Wadagwan fans were up cheering. Oh, there comes another one from KP Elest. KP Elest now coming with the left and right. Paul the Prince want to run for a second there.
Well, he should be running.
There comes the left right now. It's KP Elest. KP Elest. Paul the Prince is asking, what are you doing? Why are you fighting me? We should be boxing here. Don't fight me. There comes Paul the Prince now. Paul the Prince, oh, he connects with the left and right. Oh, that's great from the Prince towards the end, but I think there was better combination from KP Elest. Oh, the
Just I think that we will if it were me, I would definitely put this one as a draw. Because anything that really happened in this fight happened in the third round. The rest of the first two rounds, these two boxers were simply just massaging each other.
Members of the press.
So it is end of that bout. Remember that we live here on NBC One, and if you cannot, or if you are not next to a television, or if somebody you know is next to a television set, we also live on our Facebook page, NBC Sport. So you can also catch us there, bringing you all this live to you. So NBC Sports Facebook or live on TV, NBC One. So it is the MTC Knockout Project Card against gender-based violence. We are at a country club. And Leslie, do you have some stats for us there?
Well, the stats, as far as gender-based violence is concerned, is really, really enormous. It's a heaps of them. I was taking you through the statistics, or rather the timeline, as to how about or what impact or what landmark moments happened. I wanted to remind our viewers that in 1997, the first national gender policy took place. And then by the turn of 2000, the establishment of the Ministry of Gender Equality and Child Welfare took place. And now you can see that why was it formed? Because these cases were becoming serious, and eventually government had to be able to step in and do something. By 2000, there was a Combating of Rape Act as well. And going forward as well in 2003, the Combating of Domestic Violence Act of 2003 was also passed. But let's quickly have a look at these two guys going through round number 3, and they were really fighting each other and not boxing each other per se, because there you can see Paul the Prince getting out of there and just asking the referee there, is that, what are you doing? Shouldn't you be getting in between the things when they get this hard here?
Leslie, I was asking one of the boxer coming up later, Max T. I told him that I'm doing commentary on these fights. I just want to know whether you are an orthodox boxer or a southpaw boxer. He told me, what are you talking about? I don't know.
I'm a music DJ. That's what Max T is known for. We'll take you through the night, and he will make sure that you do not sleep and you will be grooving your head. But the message here tonight really is very, very important and something to drive home. Between 2012, for example, to 2015, 50,000 cases were reported in Namibia. 1,138 were attempted murders.
Can you repeat those numbers again?
I just wanted to remember between 2012 to 2015, 50,000 cases were reported that are linked to gender-based violence.
50,000.
50,000. That's a big number. And of those cases, 1,138 were attempted murders. And the actual murders were just half of that, 734. On average, that is one every 2 days over the 3 years. So, Chester, if you look at those numbers that we're giving to our viewers, these are scary numbers.
Very, very much
Very
so.
scary. That means that between 2012 to 2015, every 2 or 3 days, a woman or a child was abused or murdered.
Threatening. It is very, very much scary.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from MTC Country Club Resort and Casino for the third bout. Look at the scorecard from the 3 judges. Judge Simasiku scored the bout 29-28. Judge Chita Shimofeni scored the bout 29-30. Judge John Kaimbi scored the bout 29-29, making the bout a majority draw.
There's your first draw. You were right, Leslie.
Well, I was right. I knew it.
You were right.
I knew it. They were massaging each other and they just came out of their shells in the last round. But a draw is a fair result. I'm sure that KP Ellis will be featuring Paul the Prince, and Paul the Prince will be interviewing KP Ellis very soon.
But I think this fight should be investigated. It was rigged. They should investigate this fight.
There's nothing to investigate here. These guys are just music guys. And it was good fun for the viewers and the audience, especially as the Watagwan followers.
Brotherly love there. I think I can only complain about hitting me at the back of the head. But other than that, everything was great, man. Everything was great.
All right. KP Ellis, come here, man. We can't just have
So we
one
wait for the
person
next
talking.
bout to Ishuna up against Josie Joss. Should be another interesting one coming up now as we are in the MTC Knockout.
I want Hitman Moses next week. Really?
The message coming there from KPE list is that he wants Moses the Hitman after he drew against Paul the Prince. So Theo Ishuna and Josie Joss is the next fight coming up here in the MTC Knockout project.
I think, you know what, every single time we have somebody coming into the boxing ring, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher and tougher.
Indeed.
All
The
right.
supervisor just mentioned that this is also a showcase to the rest of the country to take part in such activities, basically, and also fight gender-based violence, basically.
Yes, it is. All right, so going along with the show, while we invite for Mr. Ngamane to come to the front, may you please join us in the boxing ring. Let's remember, as much as we're having fun and watching boxing matches, this is for a very good cause. And we would once again like to thank all the sponsors that came on board. And for those that have family members that go through this every single day, it's just to actually highlight it happens and nobody talks about it, and we're putting it under the spotlight in the boxing ring. Mr. Ngamane, we come a long way back. So I remember your NBC shows. We can look at NBC right here in the cameras. I remember that years ago when I was at national radio, you would always have, you know, you had a talk show and you spoke about the exact same things that we're facing today, like 10 years ago. Is this deja vu for you?
No, not at all. The mic is working. Hi, honey. Hi,
Mr. B.
The only two women I really care for. There was a draw.
Yes, there was.
Unfortunately, when it comes to domestic violence, there's no draw. See, when you are a boxer, you have a trainer, you have a coach, you have somebody who prepares your meals, you have somebody who prepares you mentally. We find guys who are about the same size. They get time, they make an appointment. We buy tickets to come and watch them. When it comes to domestic violence, there's no such thing. We are here being entertained. When it comes to domestic violence, there's no entertainment. When it comes to here, you are looking at people who says we are equals. In domestic violence, there's no equality. And unfortunately for a country, I have a record. I'm still looking for my opponent. I'm married 18 years. And I'm married 18 years, declaring myself an equal to my wife. That's why the name Gamane Karaihe Upi. It's a double last name that says we are equal. And we try our best to practice it. Don't we, honey?
Mr. Ngamane, please take it away because you have a lot to preach for tonight. Please give him a big round of applause.
What I'm saying is, let's enjoy this, but make it also a thing that away from entertainment, we do something as Namibians where Namibian women and men are concerned. Too many of us are suffering in silence. There are a lot of men who are suffering in their relationships. Where are the resources for men? Where are shelters for men? Where are shelters for women? Where are all these sponsors to make it possible that Namibia is a stable and a peaceful country, but Namibia also become a safe country? We don't have that. And so, as much as we are here to be entertained, let's go home and fix our relationships. Let's go home and preach. Let's go home and practice. Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap, and as Namibians, we talk, and when we face our problems, we want to pray. Our prayers are not working. The drought, the violence, the economy, the corruption, our prayers are not working. So we need to be acting. We need to be doing a little bit more than asking God to solve our problems. And when it comes to domestic violence, we need to change our mindsets, all of us, men and women. We need to start having compulsory classes on what love is. A lot of people don't have a clue. For that, I'm saying, Yes, entertain yourselves, but know that the real victims of domestic violence are not being entertained. They are in pain. Where are we as a nation to stand up for them? Where are we to fight for men and women who are about to be killed tonight, tomorrow, next week? Because yes, entertainment is always there, but where are we when these people are in need of us to support them? So take a good look at your best friend. Take a good look at who you deal with and help them have healthier relationships. I thank you.
Good morning. Can we please give him a big round of applause and bringing it back to the boxing ring? Tefanji, are you ready? Are you ready to introduce the next bout? We are more than halfway through the program. And I'm not too sure. Job Amupanda, is he ready? He recently got married. He's a married man now. We saw it on social media. He's a great example of what it means to treat his wife. Tefanji, is that correct? When is he on?
Job Panda.
I don't even know which brothers are safe to date anymore because we don't know who the perpetrators are.
I think it's very important for us as men to get involved in talking to men. Where's the friend telling the other friend, yo, you had too much to drink, or don't talk to your girl like that?
Everybody is angry, but nobody wants to do anything about it.
There comes a point where you must speak up.
Nobody's naming and shaming these perpetrators of violence. Nobody's calling them out. Nobody is saying, yeah, I know you're a rapist. Doesn't mean if you're buying me drinks tonight that you can have sex with me. Who's gonna speak up? Who's gonna step in and say, don't do that? We need to wake up and speak out. Stop the violence, man. Stop the damn violence. Fuck.
Let's call upon the officials for this bout. Former boxer Jason Naule, the referee for this bout, Heiki Shangeta, our first judge, and Wise Emmanuel, our second judge, third judge, Ricky Chabalala. Let's welcome to the red corner, Theo Ishuna. Gentlemen, fighting out from the blue corner in black and silver trunks, sponsored by the Social Security Commission for this heavyweight fight, from Salute Boxing Academy, a Namibian entertainer of note with 20 years of entertainment experience in music as a singer, songwriter, MC, and producer in radio, as radio host and radio manager. The chairperson of the Editors Forum and Ego FM's marketing manager, the hit maker of Efundula. Put your hands together for Josie Jones. And out of the red corner from my left-hand side, from Nesta Tobias Boxing and Fitness Academy in white trunks and gold as well, hailing from Oasis from the diamond town of Oranjemund, currently sponsored by MTC. He is the current undisputed charmer of the 8 o'clock news on NBC. Ladies and gentlemen, rise to your feet for Theo, the Iron Fist Shooter. The boxers at the center of the ring.
Boxers, your fans are here. See your fight. Don't hit it below the belt. Behind the head.
Come out of this one. We
When
had
the bell goes,
entertainment so
you are
far
fighting.
in the previous 3 bouts. So we're waiting to hear what is going to transpire in this one. It is looking like it's 2 heavyweights in the ring, and we're expecting it to be some heavy punches coming out of there. Theo Ishun says he has an iron fist, and he starts hitting with the left jab. Theo Ishuna, Josie Joss is the man who tried, and Theo comes with the right. That testing the waters. Theo looking very comfortable already. As Josie Joss trying body shots. Josie Joss in hurry. Try to finish this one as early as he can. Theo Ishuna trying to go to upstairs. Here comes Josie Joss with a right coming in there. Theo now get an opening. Oh! That was a heavy one. The iron fist of Theo Ishuna got Josie Joss. And Josie Joss.
Josie Joss must be wondering, when is this bell coming? It's coming in about 5 seconds time.
Remember that the referee don't want any big injury, so they will intercept as long as they see that one opponent is in danger. So that was a first entertaining round there, but Theo Ishuna very comfortable out there and waiting for what Josie Joss have to offer. And then he came up with some good combination, and Josie Joss failed them. He knows that it's not easy. It's not easy out there.
It is not easy. Let's have a look at it. Here comes Theo Ishuna on the receiving end, and then he went in with the right jab, and then he has another one, double combination, left, right, and an up hook. Really getting those combinations together, and the referee had to get in.
So he's really enjoying that water. Currently now the shower, Josie Joss. I'm not sure he's listening. Josie Joss look the other way. The coach is talking to him. He's just thinking, how can I get back into this fight? Round 2, 1 minute each round. It's Josie Joss who's testing the waters first with that left. But I like the way, oh, there comes the right. Just when I said I like the way how Ishuna is boxing, but he just caught with a left there from Josie Joss. It's a big push there. Here comes Theo. Oh, that's great. Body shots and then go upstairs. Theo Ishuna doing pretty well, the man from Oranjemund.
Well, the man from Oranjemund looks like why didn't they give his previous record? Maybe he used to be a street fighter, because some of those techniques that he's using, he shows that he's been in a fight at least 1 or twice before.
Maybe he tried it out. Maybe he was in the ring. What is that for? I've never seen this in boxing. Josie Joss know that he has his work cut out for him here. And that's the end of round 2. Where we stand now, Ishuna is on top.
Well, Ishuna looks like he's on top, but both boxers are relieved every time they hear that a bell rings, you know, that they just want to be going back to the corner and make sure that, okay, good, I'm through round number 2. I'm sure that Mufaro has been our only casualty of a knockout. They do not want to have a knockout here. Well, there you can see Ishuna really getting or hitting his targets there. And then just watch him closely. He waits for the opportune moment, and then 1, 2, 3. Then he just steps forward, and then he gets 1 or 2 combinations in. There you see he's getting those uppercut. And the referee was also just there quickly to just separate the two.
And last round.
These boxers tonight will know how long a 1 minute is the longest 1 minute of their life, especially if you are trailing. There comes Theo, getting a little bit into a wrestling. So Theo Ishuna, comes with the left and right. Josie Joss in trouble, and now he got a bit angry, trying to say, why are you beating me like that? Josie just tried to get personal, but Theo is just boxing out there. See that Josie is not a happy man in the ring. Oh, he comes with a left now. No, this is a 1 minute of straight fight. In street fights, you will be halt and been stopped. Here, you have to fight. The two heavyweights are tiring now. Still 18 seconds of the round remaining is the final round. Josie just need to do something. Theo is leading on the scorecards, I guess. Oh, that's the end. The end of round number 3, the end of the bout. And in the end, it was just a sport.
Well, I think it was a very good showing from both boxers. I hear Theo Ushona has got a little bit better technique than Josie just going into this one, but that will not matter. What matters is the exhibition out here and the message that we're really driving home.
Most definitely. Josie Jaws, entertainer for over 20 years now. He knows what the boxers are going through. It's not easy out there. It's easy being an entertainer, but being in the ring, the professionals, your hitmen will tell you that is not easy being in the ring there.
Definitely, Chester. They will always tell you that. And I also want to just, before we go there you can see Theo Ushona really landing his punches. Josie just came forward retaliating there, but eventually all his punches could also not land. And there you can see Theo Ushona is really getting to hit his target. Boxing is just not made for these guys. It's almost like this guy's, the punches are coming towards you and you be like, is it raining?
As if Josie just responding to Theo Ushona's punches with one eye closed. Coming back a bit angry.
Yes. Entertainment and also driving the message home. Another very bad statistic that we've got here in Namibia is that 29.5% of young men in Namibia, they would agree that a husband can beat his wife. 29.5, almost 30% of young men in Namibia believe that it's okay for a husband to beat his wife. What do you think about that, Chester?
Sure, it's a big number there that people can think that a man can beat his wife and it's okay, it's fine, it's accepted. It is really, really bad. 29% you said of young.
29.5. These are statistics of 2018 that we're working on, but we're standing at 2019. So which means what has happened over the past 12 months, that report is still being compiled, and we're only hoping that that number will go down.
We cross into the ring to Tafaje for the official announcement.
By MTC, promoted by Nestor Tobias Boxing and Fitness Academy, as well as Salute Boxing Academy, and also supported by Nazria, MTC, NHE, Metropolitan, Namdia, Bank of Namibia, Irongo Marine, NWR, MVA Fund. A look at the scorecard. Look at the scorecard. Before that, Social Security, also our sponsor. A look at the scorecard from the 3 judges. The winner on 2-1 points, Theo, the Iron Fist, Ushona. A representative from MTC to hand over the belt.
On points, he was the better boxer. And this is where we end our live broadcasting on TV. For the viewers at home who are watching on television, it's bye-bye until next time. But we're still going to be live on our Facebook page.
Tuffy, it's getting tough, man.
It is.
Nobody wants to blow any hits. Why not?
Well, maybe a simulation of, trying to see what the other party is going to do and things like that. I'm not too sure what's going on. huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's also no violence.
Yes,
Let's
simulation
be
of no
peaceful.
violence. I was actually saying that. No violence, basically, be gentle, and that's what they're doing. Theo, congratulations.
All right. Theo, man. Let me knock on this. Get over there so the viewers can watch you.
No, 100%.
You gonna trade it for money?
Absolutely not. But I will trade it though to raise more money so that we make sure that all our women and children shelters are definitely fully equipped, and of course for prevention as well, and to ensure that our women and children are safe.
All right, Theo. Thank you. Round of applause. Theo, everybody knows you broadcasting the 8 o'clock news. Can you do me a favor? Can you please say goodbye to the viewers at NBC? Please do note that you can catch us on the MTC live stream. So your camera will be this one or that one. So can you just say farewell to the viewers in your NBC news presentation skill? You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Got it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we've come to the end of this knockout bout, where, of course, as I told you, I will be knocking out Josie Joss, but unfortunately, with that, we've come to the end of our show. But please stay tuned, of course, via our live streaming on MTC Facebook page, and of course, for the rest of the fights that we have for the rest of the night. Thank you so much.
All right, you need some toilet paper. You sweating. Go, go, go. Get some water. All right, if I say top cherry, what? Woo! Top cherry, what? Are you ready, homegirl? Don't look so cute and fancy. Just get it. Are you ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, please give her a big round of applause. She will be wrapping up the live broadcast on NBC. You can tune in on the MTC Live Facebook page. Round of applause.
The MTC Knockout Project, knocking out GBV, boxing for social change.
By fire and force, I rebuke all the liars. By fire and force, I rebuke all the cheaters. By fire and force, I rebuke all abusers and them killers. I'm taking now our lives every day. Fire, you know color the fire. If it beats you a fire, you know take back the fire. He will tell you a feeling, but it's never a silly. You know color the fire. Aye, Manguluka, don't forget that you hold it. Your opinion is good. Well, God, well, God, on your life. Yeah. By fire and force, I rebuke all the liars. By fire and force, I rebuke all the cheaters. By fire and force, I rebuke all abusers and them killers. I'm begging now our lives every day. My last cry, Lord, I die. I rebuke all the killing. Oh, I rebuke. Oh, my what in the this is for my girl. Raising a child, no. Being a mother, being a father. You're queen and you know it. By fire and force, I rebuke all the liars. By fire and force, I rebuke all the cheaters. By fire and force, I rebuke all abusers and them killers. I'm taking now our lives every day. Fire, check. We heard about enough with the raping and the killing and the beating. What? Be a man. Real men don't beat women. Real men don't do none of that. By fire and force, I rebuke all the liars. By fire and force, I rebuke all the cheaters. By fire and force, I rebuke all abusers and them killers. I'm taking now our lives every day. Fire! So, DJ, by fire and force,
I rebuke all the beaters and the killers and the cheatings. Am I? It is what it is. Top Cherry is the name. And that was my time.
Always studying. I always had to know more. I read up on every subject out there. I had no social life, not even during my lunch break.
Get it for Wafish Bay, bro. Get it.
And I've read everything. Eventually, I had to go for a real break.
Next question. What hunts in solitude and is extremely territorial?
Is it that?
No. Lion. No. No. No.
Spend more time in the wild with a NAM Leisure student card. Namibia Wildlife Resorts. I live in a country with abundance of some of the highest quality diamonds in the world. They have become the heritage and endowment of the Namibian people. Proceeds from the diamond sales are invested by the Namibian government to expedite infrastructure development, healthcare services, and education for the benefit of all Namibian people. But I guess the question that we really need to answer is, I live in a country with abundance of some of the highest quality diamonds in the world. They have become the heritage and endowment of the Namibian people. Proceeds from the diamond sales are invested by the Namibian government to expedite infrastructure development, healthcare services, and education for the benefit of all Namibian people. But I guess the question that we really need to answer is, who am I? I am the custodian of Namibia's diamonds. I am Namdian. I'm Namibian.
Every dawn brings along. For us, that means building a quality foundation for all. As the implementer of government national housing initiatives, we are proud of our developments, our sustainable communities, and the improvement of the overall standard of living of our people. We don't just build houses, we build communities. The National Housing Enterprise, affordable and quality housing.
Did you try to switch it on? You put on the plug? Did you try to switch it on? You put on the plug? And it's still going
Because here we are fed, full of love and laughter. Our jobs are just a hobby because we have fun every day. MTC is the best university because every day presents an opportunity to learn about the world and ourselves. We do not take this opportunity for granted because we know we are privileged to be ambassadors for Namibia's most passionate brand. We are MTC ambassadors and we love it here. MTC, make the connection.
That is our next fight. Dongi Schmidt up against Wea Shipanga, the Black Africa coach, Paulo Shipanga, two former footballers. Dongi Schmidt, also a former Brave Warriors player, played for Tigers as a defender. Now they will meet in a completely different field. And that is in the boxing field, to see who will come up on top. Let's cross to the ring. Tafanje is there.
2019 Boxing for Social Change. At ringside, Harry Simon Sr. and Harry Simon Jr. supporting this noble cause as well. For the lightweight fight for bout number 5, 4 down, and we still have 4 more to go. Bout number 5, making way to the blue corner, Dokis Schmid.
Love me now. Oh, don't love me at all.
The third man to in the ring, Wise Emmanuel, and the judges Joel Ngungu, Angels Masiku, and John Kaimbi. Let's welcome Paulo Shipanga to the red corner.
I got the spirit of a champion. This is the story of a champion.
A lot of pain, that's why we smoke and we drink a lot. F suicide, I can't face such a big shot. I've been hot and cooling off, no I cannot. I'm going on to the next with this hip hop. Come take a walk in these Nikes. Look at all the hearts that I've touched on my
To see it happen
With the
to a
assistance
lot of
of the
women out there.
referee, the boxers to interchange the corners. Doki's red corner and Paula Shipanga to the blue corner for scoring purposes. Thank you. The boxers to interchange the corners, please. We apologize for that technicality. Blue
There's
corner.
the first confusion. The two footballers doesn't know their corners. Already,
Well, we do know which corners, if it was a corner kick, which side they would take the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, for this lightweight fight, fighting out from the blue corner and from my right-hand side in black trunks and gold trimming and blue as well, a Warwick Bay-born striker and winger. Played for Blue Waters, 11 Arrows, Wits University and Bay United in South Africa. He is the former Brave Warriors legend, the current coach of the season winner, winning the league with Black Africa. Passionate about football and helping others. Please put your hands together from Salute Boxing Academy, where Paulus Shipanga. Fighting out from the red corner and from my left-hand side in black trunks as well for this lightweight fight, former professional soccer player and Brave Warriors striker, a national player and current entrepreneur, a father of two who strongly believes in protection of our women and children. He is Mr. Hustler, Mr. Nice Guy, introducing Doki's Schmid. The boxers at the center of the ring.
Here comes Doggy Schmidt up against Wea
again.
Shipanga, Paulus Shipanga,
Make sure you
well known in the
protect yourself.
football circles.
Only speak louder.
And
When you say
they
stop,
will
you
meet
should
in
stop.
quite a
When you say break,
different
you should
field
break.
now.
Let the best
I
winner
saw Paulus
win the fight.
Shipanga, especially in the Standard Bank top 8, when Black Africa lost to Tigers. He was unhappy with the referee. He wanted to attack the referee. Now, this is a good platform to see what he can do. Paulus Shipanga, the coach of Black Africa, is facing Doggy Schmidt. Can he box too? It looks like the movements of the feet there of Paulus Shipanga look already impressive. And Doggy Schmidt looking for that big one already. There's a little smile in the face of Shipanga. I know that will be wiped out very soon when he got a punch. That's the one. Things will get to serious note once a big punch lands. But nothing so far between the two. Shipanga leading with a right and Schmidt leading with that left. There tries to get into an infight. That's the end of the first round, Wesley.
And the round has gone by, and all they have done, these two fighters here, is they've clung on to each other twice and nothing to show for. That gets to show you how difficult it is. But if you look at the style of Shipanga, reminding me of Tyson Ushona, he would fight like that. But let's wait and see what happens when the punches starts to land.
The only thing you can score the two boxers on now is their movements in the ring, their feet movements, and so on. But in terms of you are not allowed to score those in boxing. You have to score them on punches, and nothing to score for the judges. They had on holiday.
Well, there's a lot of misconception as far as gender-based violence is concerned. Domestic violence is regarded as a private family affair in which the state has no right to intervene. How is a man to treat his partner in private is a private matter. That is some of the misconceptions that people have got. But the fact is that violence against women is a human right violation, regardless of whether it occurs in a family or in a public sphere. Let's continue with this fight.
Round 2. Look like Doki Schmidt now have thought about it, and he comes forward. Oh, he comes with great combinations of a left hand and a right hand there. And Paulo Shipanga suddenly woke up and now got a left in there. Great start to this second round. Paulo Shipanga got a left in, and Doki Schmidt got a couple of punches in there. Not sure what Doki Schmidt was whispering to Paulo Shipanga there. And Paulo Shipanga now, you see that he's depending on his left. Oh, there comes a right from Doki Schmidt. And Shipanga trying to say, come down, man. What is got into you? Second round, something of the past.
Second round, something of the past, and it looks like both of them are trying to keep their cool really, and they're trying to show that they can finish the 3 round. Then you can see Doki Schmidt getting a word of advice from his trainer in his corner there. Paulo Shipanga also getting the same, but I think round number 2 so far, you would say that the odds have been even for both these fighters. So let's quickly have a look at some of the action replay here from this round. There you can see Doki Schmidt, left and right. Paulo Shipanga going forward here. It's all smiles as far as the coaches are concerned in those corners. But for these 2 fighters, they know that things can go south very quickly, Chester.
Very quickly now, as we're moving into round number 3 and the final round. There comes Doki Schmidt coming again, starting the way he started the 3rd round. Police Shipanga getting into his shell already. Doki Schmidt looking good in the start of this 3rd round. Can Paulo Shipanga and getting into in-fight halting and try to calm things down. Paulo Shipanga don't want to be beaten here. Got a warning from the referee. Doesn't know the rules, Shipanga. Doki Schmidt trying to get in there, and Paulo Shipanga don't want to be hit.
Well, he almost went for a scrum there. It was almost rugby for a moment. Everyone in their corner, but the clock will keep on ticking.
Towards the end of round 3, I will feel a little bit of Doki Schmidt maybe leading on the scorecard, but he's the one bleeding. So maybe that will work against his confidence. But there are very, very few seconds remaining to try and halt on if he's leading on the scorecard.
Well, while we are there, Chester, maybe also another myth as we're trying to educate our viewers here tonight. Another myth is that men and women suffer equally from violence. That is what some men would say. But here are the facts. The majority of those affected by gender-based violence, particularly intimate partners from violence, are women and girls. Worldwide, almost half, which is 47% of all female victims of homicide are killed by their intimate partners or family members, compared to less than 6% of all the homicide victims, which are men in this instance. So the myth is now out. You know the facts at home. Now we will just have to wait for the judges to be able to decide as to who is the winner in this one. Doki Schmidt ended up bleeding for gender-based violence. So let's quickly take you through. Shipanga just getting an in-swinger in there. Doki Schmidt trying to find the target and hitting Shipanga right on the head. But Shipanga kept on coming forward. Shipanga quickly to try and get himself out of trouble, or clinging onto his partner to try and make sure that things does not go down south for him quickly.
So we're waiting for the official announcement of the winner between the two. You will feel that Doggy Schmidt have done the job, but the was very close. Paulo Shipanga, this Doggy Schmidt that end up bleeding. So there were some good punches there from Shipanga. It's pretty close, and the judges will separate who the winner is between the two. Still lots of great fights to come. Likes of Amos Kambonte also coming up. Sam Shivute, MXT,
ladies and gentlemen, and for
Michael Vermeulen and Tate Buti. Let's cross back to the ring.
The fight was stopped on the final round from the supervisor of this bout, and the result of this fight after 3 rounds, a technical draw.
Oh wow, they are fighting, they are killing each other. You want the sound?
Mr. Kamanya, don't go. So how intense was the whole workout with the boxers?
Really, that was very great. And I just want to thank the NTC to put up the really a good initiative of social year. And what?
Are you happy with the performance?
Yeah, I'm very happy. And that turn up is very good.
Right. Salute!
Salute! Yeah.
Salute! We salute all the boxers. I really want to do this right now, Tuffy. Jericho Orifedi. Remember that song, man? So
Yes.
17 years ago, I started at UNM Radio.
Okay.
I'm not going to give away my age.
Okay.
I'm still sweet 16.
Ladies don't tell their age. Eh?
I know, right?
Okay.
So, wait, we're not broadcasting anymore. So let me turn around here so we're
Okay,
fair. Let's do
okay.
the show from this side now.
Okay. All right.
So, before Ricardo Juajosep, where are you? Ricky,
Is there?
Ricardo, where are
He's
you?
in the crowd.
Remember, like there's a beat. Ila Toda. Where's Tunaki? Tunaki's not here. Stravo. Remember the basement. Mr. DJ. Jericho Oriperi. Can everybody ask that question? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Let's go. Jericho, are you ready?
Can I come to 1, 2.
Give him a big
1, 2.
round
1, 2.
of applause. Where you been, man? Where you been?
What's up, man? I've been around, man. Can I do something quickly?
Yeah.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, to you, my Lord, I pray. Give sense to the man that's sitting here today to realize what is a woman's worth. A woman that gives birth and that carries a child in the tummy for 9 months. Carries, keep up, and if the father's not there anymore, still she raised him, feed him, give him food to eat. And you as a father, you want to pick up your hands for women. No, we as men, we're supposed to be there to protect our woman. Can we do this? DJ, let's go.
As I walk through the desert, I'm bare feet. I'm looking for shade, I feel the sun's heat. I've been through a lot, my heart is concrete. I left the earthquake when I speak. I don't understand why everybody's pointing fingers at me. Whatever happened to the positive, the good things I've done, why you judging me? Newspapers write gossip talk, but I don't pay them attention just by the way I walk. See, I was taught better, I should have known better. The same people say they love you, change like bad weather. Who are the baselis? Who is a Let's a hound was like a mega game by a thing of the face and happen to not a tiny my day. It's like Uri Hameda is gonna get.
I'm still here. I'm still here. And I'll be.
Hey yo, this not the life that I've asked for. I came this far, but when I left, yo, the media attached me with my past wrongs. All the negative I've done, that is best on. Please understand, I'm trying to be a better man. So much pain in my heart, that is settled in. Looking for solutions, I was thinking Jemison. The pain I've been through, I could not handle. Hoping, wishing for my downfall. They say it's alcohol, they say I'm short-tempered. Yes, I do agree more. Everybody's perfect, I need a prayer. Despite what I've been through, despite what the rumors is, despite what they talk about me, try to break me down negatively, you know. I didn't mean to keep moving, I didn't mean to take those steps, you know, just for the progress of things like. There's nothing you can do to me, try to break me down, you know. I keep on moving on.
Everybody, can you feel me? Give it up on J2S. DJ, I apologize on behalf. I don't know what happened, but it's cool. Every man doesn't have a right to put their hands on a woman. No. Thank you very much. I love you all, man.
Thank you very much. All right, so there you have it. All right, since how many moons ago? The show must go on. We have about 2-3 more bouts left over. I want to bring some powerful women to the fore. They have voices, they have poetry, they have words that can actually cut your throat. They've got words that can slice you in half. I'm going to call both of these powerful women to the front. Please help me allow to welcome them. First and foremost, it's Emma. Are you here? Frida Karipi, are you here? Please come to the fore. So what inspired you to actually deliver your piece that you're about to deliver right now?
I think generally it's just being tired of gender-based violence, not knowing as a young woman if walking on the street is safe, whether or not I'm able to actually be safe, whether it's a post office, a mall, a taxi, and just wondering if I'm next.
Okay, take it away.
Thank you. As a young Namibian, young woman, I'm a product of the nation that I was born, bred, and grew up in. And right now, my society is plagued with violence, abuse, and pain. As a young Namibian woman, I want there to exist more stringent laws for all forms of violence perpetrated. As a young Namibian woman, I want the GBV units to be better equipped to act more swiftly when gender-based violence cases are reported. As a young Namibian woman, I want to stop being very cautious wherever I walk, whether it's the sidewalk, whether it's the mall, whether it's in a taxi, because sometimes I wonder, am I next? As a young Namibian woman, I want the statistics of fellow young people either perpetrating or being victims of gender-based violence to drop. As a young Namibian woman, I want the focus of statistics to move away from victims to actually highlight the perpetrators of gender-based violence. Because by giving statistics of victims, we are shifting the problem from the causes of violence to the victims that suffer it. As a young Namibian woman, I want the reports in the media to shift from the rape and GBV of victims to rather survivors of violence in our society. To be very honest, I am sick and tired of the pain, the violence, and the rape, and the total disregard of human life in this country. Rape and gender-based violence doesn't just happen to women. Someone causes it, and we need to start holding this man accountable. If we truly are a peaceful Namibia, as we say, let us start acting like it and kick gender-based violence out of Namibia. Thank you.
Round of applause for Emma. As Frida takes the center, 3 questions, yes or no. Frida, are you ready?
Always.
Have you witnessed any abuse towards anyone, or have you been, yes or no?
Yes.
Did it happen recently or a long time ago? Long time ago means a year ago.
Recently.
Recently. Number 3, do you feel that enough is being done at the moment individually to stop GBV?
No, not yet.
Do you feel that the purpose tonight has been accomplished? Yes or no?
No.
All right, take it away.
My short skirt is not an invitation. An indication. A provocation that I want it, or that I give it, or that I hook. My short skirt is not begging for it. It doesn't want you to rip it off me, or pull it up or down. My short skirt is not a legal reason for raping me. Although it has been before, it will not hold up in our new courts. My short skirt, believe it or not, has nothing to do with you. My short skirt is about discovering the power of my calves, about allowing cool autumn air traveling up my inner thighs, about allowing everything I see or pass or feel to live inside. My short skirt is not proof that I am stupid or undecided or a malleable little girl. My short skirt is my defiance. I will not let you make me afraid. My short skirt is not an indication of this is who I am. So, before you ask me to cover it up or tone it down, get used to it. My short skirt is happiness. I can feel myself on the ground. I am here. I am hot. My short skirt is a liberation flag in the women's army. I declare this street, every street in Namibia, my vagina's country. My short skirt is initiation, appreciation, excitation. But mainly, and I want you to listen, my short skirt and everything under it is mine. Mine. Mine.
Oh my gosh, Frida! Whoa! All right, wait. That's a short skirt, man. I got a shorts on. Hey! It's not for y'all. Sorry, it's not for y'all. Okay, so we have about 4 more bouts left. 4 more bouts. Please, everybody, fix your eyes to the screens upstairs, right over there, because they're the ones that have made it possible. Thank you. Yeah, man, let me take it off.
It is wise to prepare for times that may produce special or extraordinary risks that are not covered by your insurance. These risks are caused by events related to warfare, civil commotion, public disorder, strikes, riots, and terrorism. Nasria provides insurance against such special and extraordinary risks to all individuals, businesses, as well as government.
I live in a country with abundance of some of the highest quality diamonds in the world. They have become the heritage and endowment of the Namibian people. Proceeds from the diamond sales are invested by the Namibian government to expedite infrastructure development, healthcare services, and education for the benefit of all Namibian people. But I guess the question that we really need to answer is, who am I? I am the custodian of Namibia's diamonds. I'm Namdia. I'm Namibian.
Every dawn brings along mission. For us, that means building a quality foundation for all. As the implementer of government national housing initiatives, we are proud of our developments, our sustainable communities, and the improvement of the overall standard of living of our people. We don't just build houses, we build communities. The National Housing Enterprise, affordable and quality housing.
Hey, dinner is coming. Did you make space in our phone, Joas? Did you make space in our phone?
Ladies and gentlemen, the MTC Knockout Project 2019, Boxing for Social Change, Stop Gender-Based Violence. Bout number 6, the referee, Mr. Ricky Chabalala, and the judges, Chita Shimwafeni, Lazy Nainda, and Wise Emmanuel. To also make way to the blue corner for bout number 6 for this cruiserweight fight, Amos Kambonde.
Shala nando maploma tunokuvusika kwa former soldier summertime simbolo kukakora YOLO life cause you never know when it's over. Mr. Kulo on the beat.
Let's welcome to the red corner, Dinaf, the light that shines. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our viewers live at home. If you're streaming on the MTC Facebook page, as well as the NBC Facebook page in Namibia and worldwide, this is the Vintage Country Club Resort and Casino in the land of the brave. For this cruiserweight fight, introducing first from Salute Boxing Academy, fighting out of the blue corner in black, gray, and gold trimming. He started supporting boxing only this year. He didn't know he would end up in a boxing ring. He has a record of 0 fights, 0 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws, and most importantly, 0 cases of women abuse. Put your hands together for Amos Kambonde. For this cruiserweight fight from the MTC Nesta Sunshine Boxing and Fitness Academy, sponsored by NHE in blue and white. From stories told, he punched a donkey in his village, which has never gotten up. He is a multi-award-winning gospel artist. He has also witnessed gender-based violence and has been given a voice today. He has won 11 awards and released 13 albums. He is the most celebrated Namibian gospel artist. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Ombolokoti, the pride of Omsati, Tina, the light that shines. The boxers at the center of the ring.
There we go. And we are into about 5 of the evening. And it looks like it's another big one. It's a cruiserweight. So it's 2 big guys. And Dinaf up against Amos Kambonde. And look like Dinaf have the height advantage already. He will have the reach. And Kambonde look like he will be the man with the power. Try and knock out this big man. There's a big target in front of him that he try to put down. So 2 big targets here. And Dinaf tries already to keep Kambonde away, but it's Kambonde who's coming, and Dinaf working his way through, getting a left-right. Dinaf, Kambonde, waste no time. It's Dinaf. The 2 boxers been called to order. Can we continue where we left off here? It was pretty, and here comes Kambonde with the left and right. Dinaf replies with the left and right. Oh, this is a fight of the night so far. Kambonde! Dinaf kissed the floor. Oh, Amos Kambonde with a big punch there. And Dinaf, he must stick to music. The man from Musati region, Dinaf. Oh, that's the end of the first round. And that round belongs to Amos Kambonde, coming with power and precision. And Dinaf, the big man, went down.
Very, very direct as far as the Kambonde is concerned. Very direct in his fighting from the very beginning, from the onset. You can see that he wanted to find the target. I think he does not want to. He wants to make sure that this one does not go the distance. Whether it will or not, we shall have to wait and see from the second round. But if we can just relive those moments from the first round, let's take you through that first round again, so that you can see as to how Kambonde got into this one. Well, here's Kambonde coming forward, a left jab there, a right hook, and another left, and Dinaf was down. That was well put together. Left, right, and that left there, and Dinaf was down. Not easy at all.
Who says boxing was easy? That was not easy. And we still have 2 rounds to go. That was just in the first round. So we have 2 more rounds to see what Dinaf can do. Or maybe Kambonde will come with another one here. And
well, it looks like the match is over.
The match is over. Dinaf has thrown in a towel by the look of things. He has thrown in a towel. And Kambonde got his man down in the first round. There's Dinaf. He will go back to music. He will not try to come into the ring again. He will stick to his music. Have released 13 albums. He must just go and do the 14th one.
Go and do the 14th album. And the message out there should be that gender-based violence should be knocked out. And Dinav was knocked out here, but it was really good and great fun for all the viewers out here to see.
That was maybe if the two fights remaining between Sem Shivute and Max T, which is the next fight, and Michael Vermeulen and Tatebuti really don't live up to expectations. This will be the fight of the night. So they need to up their game if they want to beat this fight between Dinaf and Amos Kambonde. We are crossing to the ring announcer.
Harry Simon Sr. to come and congratulate the two boxers. Harry Simon Sr.
There it is again. Dinaf just
Harry Simon, you can
backpedaling
congratulate the two
left.
boxers.
And that left there,
Ladies and
just
gentlemen,
missing the head, and
this
then
is a message
one.
from the supervisor, delivered by the ring announcer,
Not funny for Dinaf,
that
funny
this
for
fight
everyone out here.
was a no contest. From the supervisor, Mr. Joe Capero. But we mustn't forget that they did this for a noble cause, and it was a no contest.
Is there an advert before PDK or just PDK now? Are we playing the adverts?
So Dinaf winning that one. They are now posting for the back page newspapers. So it is the fifth bout of the evening. We still have Dinaf and Amos Kambonde, the fight that have just ended, and Amos Kambonde have finished that one. So we still have Sem Shivute up against Mexti Shunje, and then we have Michael Vermeulen, who will take on Tate Buti as the fight of the evening. Everybody is waiting for that one also. There is Job Ampanda and JJ Dwesep, which will be the last fight of the evening. So we still have more fights to come. And that is the next one in the MTC Knockout project. It is Mexti Shunje and Sem Shivute. Mexti Shunje, definitely a NBC Omurari presenter, radio presenter, who will come against a motivational speaker in Sem Shivute.
Take away what we call gender-based violence. But already people are calling others, which is a cheat, which is what? Please, let us have due respect. Let us have due respect. We are busy with charity. And let us not go into a ring, want people to kill each other. We know what is the cause, what we are here for. Thank you.
The supervisor for this tournament, Mr. Joe Capero. Let's get ready for bout number 7. Let's call into the ring the referee, Mr. Angel Simasiku, and the officials, Heki Shangeta.
Tuffy, hold up, hold up. There's a surprise. There is a surprise. Are you ready, Tuffy? We pranked you.
Okay.
We pranked you.
Thank you very much for that.
You need to do that Rambo in the boxing ring. Are you ready?
I'm not ready now.
Okay.
What do we have now?
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
PDK!
Ladies and gentlemen, here to fight gender-based violence,
On the red corner, we have Patrick from PDK. On the blue corner, we have Camtonio from PDK. Fight! DJ.
We're getting down wet.
Come on, let me see your hands up. Come on.
We're getting down. Shit, must be my watch.
What's it? Come on.
I just wanna love, wanna love, wanna love, wanna love, wanna love. I just wanna love, wanna love, wanna love, wanna love. I just wanna love, wanna love, wanna love, wanna love, wanna love. I just wanna love, wanna love, wanna love.
I love the way you are. I know she can be na na na. But you like it picking up for 2 minutes. Sooner or later. Nyala kumana pongo to piri piri. Nyala kukulo mwelo shiri shiri. Kodi na sinde kunungo mbili mbili. Baby, shashikesha pipo ni mopela yo panado fiti. Anuli kombinga yusi yo city. Utenge sekti. Shachoto monikale la udi briki.
We're getting down wet. We're getting down. Shit, up in my watch. Chili monkey, my one. It's calling for you, girl. Wanna give you my all and get you when you fall. But every time when I push, there's smoke in the air like push. Cause you told me we could get away. Still alone just like any other day. Alana me, from my thick and thin, baby. People say my life get coupe. Oh, you need no matter where. We get a damn quick. Ooh, but now we get a damn shit. She will be the way. Until the day, talkers out of faith. Catch a shimo shipu, get one kilo away. But for now, hey, I'm like queen of sight. We live a hotel, my food that go back. Just like a goddamn honey come and sway. Neta call a silicone, pulling off a nicky. Hey, only calling popcorn, letting in dicky. Letting a look chip, Louis no Versace. In my share, you are that you want get it. Me, I'm just checking, sitting and hoping that you come back to me when you stop. I just wanna love you. I wanna love, I wanna love, wanna love, wanna love. I just wanna love you. I wanna love, I wanna love, wanna love, wanna love. I just wanna love you. I wanna love, wanna love, I just wanna love you. I wanna love, I wanna love, wanna love.
Give them their honor. Give them their honor. Give them their honor.
We can we can dance. She wants to know what she do with the way.
Shut. Yeah. Love.
MSD Fund stands for Maternity, Sickness, and Health Benefits Fund. It is a short-term.
What does the Bank of Namibia do for you and Namibia? Also known as the Central Bank of Namibia, the bank makes sure that banking and financial institutions under its supervision are safe, sound, and able to withstand any shocks. One of the ways the bank does this is by supervising commercial banks. The Bank of Namibia monitors the national payment and settlement system to make sure that our transactions are safe, legal, cost-effective, and timely. The bank also facilitates payments between people as they transact through various commercial banks. The bank ensures a stable supply of good quality banknotes and coins within the country. The Bank of Namibia makes sure that prices of goods and services in the economy do not increase too quickly, keeping the value of the Namibian dollar stable, whether it is in your pocket or bank. The Bank of Namibia provides banking services to commercial banks and government. As banker to the government, the bank is responsible for processing government payments domestically and internationally. The bank also manages Namibia's foreign reserves, allowing us to pay for imports. The Bank of Namibia is responsible for the regulation of inflow and outflow of foreign currency. This assists in the overall management of foreign reserves. The Bank of Namibia fulfills these functions to support economic growth and development.
Where you now hide behind somebody else. Hide.
What are the benefits under the MSD?
Now, MSD Fund, you automatically get benefits of maternity leave, sick leave, death, disability, and retirement.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The MTC Knockout Project, Boxing for Social Change, Stop Gender-Based Violence, brought to you by MTC, Make the Connection. The referee, Angels Masiku, for the next bout, Heki Shangeta. Judge number 1, judge number 2, Jason Nole, and judge number 3, John Kaimbe. Let's welcome to the blue corner, Max T. Making way to the red corner, Sam Shivute. Proudly brought to you and supported by Nazria, MTC, NHE Metropolitan, Namdia, Bank of Namibia, Irongo Marine, NWR, MVA Fund, and Social Security. Fighting out of the blue corner from my right-hand side in green, white, and red. From the Nesta Sunshine Boxing and Fitness Academy, where he got his training, ladies and gentlemen, the NBC Omuradi FM presenter and the 2014 Namibia Annual Music Award for Best Radio Entertainer. Please welcome to, or rather welcome, the Government of Music from Soweto here in Windhoek, introducing Maniki, aka Max T. Shiunje. Fighting out from the red corner from the Salute Boxing Academy, where he got his training, sponsored by Bank of Namibia. He is a motivational speaker, a transnational coach, and central bank sponsored by Bank of Namibia. He is the founder of the Sam Shivute Inspiration and a Night of Inspiration. He lives by the motto, Be Unlimited. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Sam Shivute. The boxers at the center of the ring.
Boxers, as we discuss in the dressing room, obey to my command at all time and let the best man win the bar. Touch gloves.
This lightweight fight is scheduled for 3 rounds.
It is Sam Shivute and the Namibia Broadcasting Corporation, NBC, well represented in the ring. Mexti Shunje up against Sam Shivute. And it's Shunje who's trying a right uppercut already, trying to get Shivute closer to him. Mexti trying to go to the body. Mexti tries another one there. Sam Shivute comes with the left and right.
Well, Mexi got himself quickly out of trouble there.
He was
almost in trouble there, and let's give him credit for some of his footwork. Get yourself out of trouble as quickly as you can.
And Sam Shivute timed Mexti's weaknesses there. And see how Mexti trying to fight this one, looking for the body shots. And Sam Shivute looking for the upstairs. And Mexti knows that he's fighting a tough character out there now in Sam Shivute. Motivational speaker. He will,
he just tumbles on his own.
Punch by the wind. Punch by the wind, Chunje. The wind of Sam Shivute's punch caused damage.
This is hilarious. This is super hilarious. Max was going forward. No one was near him, but yet he fell down. I know that he's feeling like I'm disappointing myself. He's going to come back, hopefully much more stronger in the second round.
As a coach, what do you tell Mexti?
You tell him, don't lose your footing.
Again. And look at Mexti now. It's like he have been fighting 10 rounds. But it's just 1 round.
1 round, 1 minute.
Second round.
I don't think this guy will come back. Is he going to come back?
Nope. Max is not standing up. He refuses.
But why? You are not going back because you were punched by who?
Because he fell. He experienced how it felt to fall down, and he did not want to go and continue and feel the punch of someone behind.
And even Sam Shivute is not proud of this. He wanted to punch Mexti. Mexti went down without any punch, and Shivute can't fight.
We really would like to see how Mexti fell in this one. Punched by the wind, as Chester said it.
We want to see that knockdown.
The knockdown, how Mexti was knocked down. Well, it looks like Sam Shivute and his little son have come into the ring to come and support his dad as well. Here it is. Let us see Mexi again. There. Okay. We're not supposed to be laughing. I'm supposed to be explaining as to what happened there. We will have a look at it again when we're not laughing here in the commentary box so that we take it to you through step by step again. Mexti, oh, here's Sam Shivuti's son just showing his father how it is supposed to be done, or maybe him saying that maybe he would have been a worthy opponent. But we would like to look at that punch on
Do you
Mexti
really want to look at
again.
that?
Just one more time.
Okay. A representative from Bank of Namibia, as well as Mr. Elvis Nashilongo, to come to the ring. A representative from Bank of Namibia and Mr. Elvis Nashilongo to come to the ring. Mr. Elvis Nashilongo to come to the ring.
Short and sweet.
The referee stopped the contest before the start of the second round, and the winner for this bout, Some Be Unlimited, Shivute.
Leslie, I hope we are going to see that action replay one more time. I want you to look at Shivute. Sam Shivute was wondering what is going on with Mexti.
Yes,
Look at Shivute.
Mexti just went down and was not even hidden. That's the other thing. Here it is. He comes stumbling forward and he was missed. And then he just went down and he decided, this is it. I am not going back in there. Shivute come tumbling down and out.
Very easy fight for Shivute. You will not see many of those fights where you don't have to punch your opponent to bring him down. So it is Sam Shivute, Mexti Shunje fight that ended in that first round. Mexti Shunje throwing a towel. So
Opua! Why did you go Opua in the first bout? What happened?
I think if you happen to be more smarter, I don't think you want to go out then get knocked out officially. You've got to retire while you can, while you're still a champion. You got what I'm saying? So, General Volunteer, if you're trying to be more closer to me, I want to retire from you.
Thank you, Mexi. Real men know not to beat. Round of applause, man. Mr. Shivute, Tafanji forgot to add 3 titles. You are a former boxer, is that correct?
That's very correct, yeah.
Are you a former taxi driver?
Yeah, that's very correct, yeah.
And are you a former police officer?
That's very correct, yeah. And I'm unlimited, be unlimited.
All right, there we go. This was my best bout.
And of course, the winner of bout number 7.
This is my best. No. Wait. Ganibo, you need to help me to say Upuo in the next song, man. Are you ready, Kani? Let's do this. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Flick it. Don't let the mic go pull on you too, man. You got it. Let's go.
I got you.
They build us up and we break them down. They give us life and we take theirs away. Don't make no sense to me. Quella, please sing. Women in our lives are supposed to be treated like diamonds. We treat them like dirt. How are you, boy? Listen. Just yesterday, I saw this girl crying. It broke my heart into a million pieces. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Just yesterday, I saw this girl crying. It broke my heart into a million pieces. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Please don't cry. Ondahangele swama mochaiva. Kalivyo mahodi itaduluga kakama. Ngela vati obra ohainwanwa. Adindeisho adengwaleleha. Jokwa dengelwa neshikembe. Okwapulo bra kuchopeni adokelwa. Belo bra tailengwa. Evayalata beko kutukana no kutenga. Just yesterday, I saw this girl crying. It broke my heart into a million pieces. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, please don't cry. Just yesterday, I saw this girl crying. It broke my heart into a million pieces. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, please don't cry. She was a virgin till she met him. Promised that the world to her he would give, but she wasn't ready and he would not wait. Told her that the sex would make the love safe. So you know what's next, that time of the month's late. She's scared but excited, this must be fate. Good news, baby, I'm having your child.
What do you mean, girl? It's not mine.
Just yesterday, I saw this girl crying. It broke my heart into a million pieces. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Just yesterday, I saw this girl crying. It broke my heart into a million pieces. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, please don't cry. Before he wakes up, his lunch is already packed. She loves him so much and she always has his back. She feeds him breakfast and tells him have a nice day. She doesn't know that that day he's coming home with AIDS. Meanwhile, at a house party somewhere, she said no, but he's sure it's yes. He is convinced she's playing hard to get. She protests, he's trying to rip off her dress. Catequela, please sing. Just yesterday, I saw this girl crying. It broke my heart into a million pieces. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, please don't cry. Just yesterday, I saw this girl crying. It broke my heart into a million pieces. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, please don't cry. Just yesterday, I saw this girl crying. It broke my heart into a million pieces. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Just yesterday, I saw this girl crying. It broke my heart into a million pieces. Don't cry, don't cry, please don't cry. Women of Namibia, please clap your hands. 09 Fallen Angel. Women of Namibia, we love you. Women of the world, we love you.
Hera, onda monene, onkadona, tariri onkadona, iyo, onkadona, tariri.
For us, that means building a quality foundation for all. As the implementer of government national housing initiatives.
At Arongo Marine Enterprises, we care. We fish to empower, equip, and transform. Proud Namibian Fishing Company. Leading employer in the horse mackerel sector. Trusted and preferred horse mackerel brand. Committed to the sustainable and responsible utilization of marine resources. Continuously converting our fishing rights into broad-based social and economic benefits in a sustainable and inclusive manner through our Arakanap Community Trust and Unity Community Trust. We care. A proud Namibian subsidiary of the Oceania Group.
Contribution to stability, growth, development, and transformation. Whether it is a labor strike, a protest, or a community demonstrating against poor service delivery. Because it only takes one. Everyone is at risk. Get special risk cover at affordable and accessible premiums today. Nasria, your special risk insurer.
I bring inside Mr. Joe Kaperu, our supervisor, Ndeshi Hafingo, our timekeeper, administrator, Helvi Andimba, Dr. Atulo Rodriguez, our ringside doctor, and Ekad Modise, our floor manager. For bout number 8 tonight, to make way to the blue corner, Tate Buti.
Ya sembangi na dimondiringa na waneshanga na numondoro meme sembangi na din shangina ndima ashembangina ndima mndu wokolera neshanga ndanumondora nanguo shembangina ndima shangina ndima ashembangine motiringa zipotesha.
Let's also welcome to the red corner, Michael Famula. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out from Salute Boxing Academy, and off the blue corner in black and gray with gold trimming, all the way from Omsimboti. He has 0 fights, 0 wins, 0 losses, and 0 draws, and most of all, 0 cases of woman abuse. His fans have said, Michael, remember, in heaven there is no beer. He is the undisputed, the one and only heavyweight, Tatebuti Omfada. In blue trunks, white and gold trimming, fighting out from the red corner from Nestor Sunshine Boxing and Fitness Academy. He is the owner of Miko Jazz Productions and one of Namibia's foremost experts when it comes to sound and staging. He remains undefeated in the heavyweight division, and after beating Tatebuti, he will secure a mega fight with Tyson Fury. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Michael Famula. The boxers at the center of the ring.
I want you guys to obey the instruction. If I say stop, stop fighting, protect yourself, shake hand, good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 rounds, pardon me.
Up against Tatebuti, this is a heavyweight fight. We are expecting some heavyweight stuff in the ring. Michael Famula will have the reach. Tatebuti have the crowd. It's early round. Oh, it's Michael Famula who asked the first question. Tatebuti in defense. Michael Famula come with the left. And Tatebuti is in the corner. Tatebuti is on his knees. Michael Famula with the left. It's not music. It's not performing. This is boxing.
I'm telling you that the Booty has got all the words in his albums. Ekia, Ombulumera, Ondungu, Ositenda. Now this is the time to pull out all those adjectives and try and use it against Mr. Famula.
I'm telling you, Tatebuti will not use Michael Famula as his lighting and stageman once they are done with this.
Now, we were speaking about Mexti being hit by the wind. Was Tatebuti hit this time around?
Yes, there was a left. There was a big left there from Michael Famula and Tatebuti. When he saw the left, he went down. he saw the left coming. And he said, "Shoo, this is a big one. I can't take this one." So we're moving into round number 2.
But as much as we are all enjoying ourselves here, we should not forget the message that we're trying to drive home here, which is knocking out gender-based violence. Women and children have been suffering by the thousands. We said that between 2013 and 2016, 50,000 cases of gender-based violence was reported, and we will get into the nitty-gritties of that 50,000 as we break it down. Chester.
Round number 2. Tatebuti is already on his heels there. Tatebuti wants to run, but Michael Vermeulen is having him. There comes Tatebuti now. Maybe round 2. Hosha tries to go to the body. Michael Vermeulen get a left. Tatebuti against the ropes. Michael Vermeulen. Tatebuti down again. A towel has been thrown in, and that's the end of it. Tatebuti down again.
Tatebuti was hardly beaten, but he went down twice. Did he stand any chance against this man?
I think Tatebuti think it was a mismatch. Once he saw the figure now of Vermeulen in front of him, this was a mismatch.
You know, he's standing there and he's throwing both his punches at the same time. And when he's doing it, let's have a look at it. There it is. He throws both punches at the same time. This was round number 1. Osa. Both punches up.
I don't think that Tatebuti is even watching boxing. He have no clue of boxing at all. Look at that.
I think the next album of Tatebuti will be Odat Dengwa. Maybe Chester, like you said, Tatebuti will not be using Michael Vermeulen for any of his staging lights from now on.
No.
Great entertainer to see all the time, Tatebuti.
A representative from Erongo Marine, a representative from Standard Bank, Namibia, and also one representative from Mikkel Jess into the ring, please. One representative from Erongo Marine, one representative from Standard Bank, Namibia, and one representative from Mikkel Jess. We already have them in the ring. We await one representative from Standard Bank, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I look at the scorecard. The referee stopped the fight. It is, or rather stopped the contest, outclass. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Michael Vermeulen.
It was easy for Michael Vermeulen. I think he had it too easy, or he must rather consider a career in boxing too.
Michael the Hammer Vermeulen.
And maybe now it's time to challenge for Tyson Fury, like he said.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Oh, yes, you could dance like feeling cold. Top cherry what? Yeah. I'm the baddest. Top cherry what? Yeah. I'm the realest. They be calling my name to the morning. Yeah. Oh, they have no. He like to turn it high. He like to turn it high. Early nobody real. If you look with that noche, llévate de ese tipo de la talla. Ni a la morfina, andala kuchinja. I drink champagne with the kings and the queens, politicians raise my name. If you feel it, Lenny Mundanze na me, Mr. F. Lenny Musage na me. Sakane, sakane, saka, saka with Dulamo, sakane, 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 saka, saka with Dulamo, sakane, 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 saka, saka with Dulamo, sakane, 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 saka, saka with Dulamo, sakane, sakane.
Oh, but
Metropolitan is your preferred insurance services company in Namibia with over 50 years of experience in providing clients with tailor-made, innovative insurance cover and investment solutions, offering our diverse lines of business, namely life insurance, funeral cover, investment and savings, and retirement solutions. We aspire to be a responsible corporate citizen and contribute greatly to the socio-economic environment of Namibia through our CSI programs. We believe in the potential of every Namibian, and together we can plan for and achieve your financial life goals and aspirations. What matters to you matters to us.
It is wise to prepare for times that may produce special or extraordinary risks that are not covered by your insurance. These risks are caused by events related to or following civil commotion, public disorder, strikes, riots, and terrorism. Nasria provides insurance against such special and extraordinary risks to all individuals, businesses, as well as government entities. The coverage of such risks supports a broader strategy to make a contribution to stability, growth, development, and transformation. Whether it is a labor strike, a protest, or a community demonstrating against poor service delivery, because it only takes one, everyone is at risk. Get special risk cover at affordable and accessible premiums today. Nasria, your special risk insurer.
The next bout, it is the final bout of the evening. It is between the two, and it is Job Ampanda on the left-hand side of your screen, and on the right-hand side, it is Johnny JGD Dwesep, the former Namibian Premier League chairperson, political activist Job Ampanda. This is the fight that many are waiting for. Let's cross into the ring and hear.
Their 6-year-old daughter was allegedly at home when her mother was murdered by her romantic partner.
Please, don't hurt my mother.
Windhoek, Namibia. 17-year-old Magdalena Stoffels, a student at David Besaidenood Secondary School, on her way to school, was raped and killed. Her body was found with her throat slit. To date, no arrest has been made.
No means no.
Windhoek, Namibia. Alina Kahehongo was gunned down by her ex-boyfriend in Louis Botha supermarket after repeatedly reporting his threats to the police. She was a month away from graduating with an honors degree in financial management from the International University of Management.
Windhoek, Namibia. Felicia Petrus was found lying in a bed in Windhoek's Koreangap settlement with strangle marks around her neck. It is alleged the deceased was strangled by her boyfriend.
Ashakati, Namibia. Lucilla Quimbra was beaten to death by her boyfriend in full view of her children, aged 10, 6, 3, and 1. Quimbra's 3-year-old son was found sleeping next to his mother, arms around her in a pool of blood. End the killing. Speak up.
End gender-based violence. Speak out.
End the silence. Stop the violence.
Thank you very much. Before I hand over the microphone to Ms. Namises, can I please just ask that we just be a little bit quiet? We are almost at the end of the program. So to everyone, can we please just give a moment of silence? And Ms. Namises, it's over to you.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I think it doesn't sink. Tonight, I don't have a lot to say, but I want to speak to the men in this house. I was checking with the survivors, and they were saying to me, if I speak tonight, I need to tell you that we need to remove the mask that we are carrying. The knockout program is beautiful, but we need to hang down the gloves so that they don't get reminded by the street fights that says, yes, beat, beat, beat. We need to say, stop, stop, stop. And that's the message that I want to bring to you. Remove the mask. Once upon a time, all these men sitting here, you breastfed from a mother. Once upon a time, you were treated gently with affection. Once upon a time, you were crawling and holding onto a dress. Once upon a time, you were suckling breast milk from your mother. It is time, once upon a time now, many moons ago, you have managed to climb the ladder. It's time that you come out of the closet. Muhammad Ali, very intelligent, very passionate fighter. Muhammad Ali said, and I quote, "If you ever dream of beating me, you'd better wake up and apologize. Wake up and apologize. Young men, elderly men, artists, managers, corporate men, it is time that I want to talk to you. I have also grown older. When are you going to stop playing the game?" I'm shocked tonight how many people are here. I'm shocked. This kind of bringing people together, we are doing it from the whole country towns. I'm sure all of us are tonight from Windhoek. So please, let us be the ones not only to come here tonight. We have stopped marching. We don't want anymore. The ghosts are speaking, I hear. And when the ghosts are speaking, they will speak into your houses. They will speak into your offices. They will speak into your bedroom. When you want to be intimate, they will speak. The ghost will speak and make you wake up. Muhammad Ali says again, he who is not courageous enough to take the risk will not accomplish nothing in life. I know that we have accomplished, but we have not yet reached the stage where you want to stop violence. I'm asking also the president tonight, with all our men, let us call a state of emergency. Let us make this violence a violence of an emergency so that all of us act like that. I'm calling on you, men. You have a heart. Let your heart beat. Let your heart beat for your mom, your sisters, your daughters, your grandmother. Let your heart beat and let us find each other in the rings of many rings, not this one. The rings on the street, the rings at our homes, the rings in our offices. Go out, find counseling for your aggression. Our men are too angry. You are too much angry. Find counseling. Speak up. Participate. Thank you, corporates. Thank you, MTC, for bringing our men tonight here. Maybe they will wake up. Thank you.
What does the Bank of Namibia do for you and Namibia? Also known as the Central Bank of Namibia, the bank.
School's bookworm, always reading. I always had to know more. I read up on
Metropolitan Metropolitan is your preferred insurance services company in Namibia with over 50 years of experience in providing clients with tailor-made, innovative insurance cover and investment solutions, offering our diverse lines of business, namely life insurance, funeral cover, investment and savings, and retirement solutions. We aspire to be a responsible corporate citizen and contribute greatly to the socio-economic environment of Namibia through our CSI programs. We believe in the potential of every Namibian, and together we can plan for and achieve your financial life goals and aspirations. What matters to you matters to us.
It is wise to prepare for times that may produce special or extraordinary risks that are not covered by your insurance. These risks are caused by events related to or following civil commotion, public disorder, strikes, riots, and terrorism. Nasria provides insurance against such special and extraordinary risks to all individuals, businesses, as well as government entities. The coverage of such risks supports a broader strategy to make a contribution to stability, growth, development, and transformation. Whether it is a labor strike, a protest, or a community demonstrating against poor service delivery, because it only takes one. Everyone is at risk. Get special risk cover at affordable and accessible premiums today. Nasria, your special risk insurer.
And we love it here. MTC, make the connection.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to acknowledge the former board member, former development officer, Olympic star boxing and councillor of Katutura East constituency, Comrade Ambrosius Kanji. Also at ringside, we have Harry Simon, the undisputed world champion. And in my hands, I have gloves he wore in 2002. When he first moved from the junior middleweight and went to win the middleweight fight against Hassan Sherifi in 2002. He is a two-division world champion, and I am auctioning off these gloves. They're already signed. 2002, these were won by Harry Simon, our world champion, former world champion. And 50% will be going to a charity that supports gender-based violence. Right, Harry Simon? Right. Let's start with the bidding. We are fundraising for a good cause, starting off from 5,000 Namibian dollars. These gloves are going for 5,000 Namibian dollars. SMEs, corporates, and individuals. The lady in red for 5,000 Namibian dollars for Harry Simon gloves. 5,000 Namibian dollars. Do I hear 6,000 coming up from this side? 6,000 Namibian dollars. No. 5,500. 5,500. No. Do I hear 5,500 from this side? Where do I hear? 5,500. To the gentleman in a check jacket, 5,500. Do I hear 6,500 maybe coming out from this side? Is there someone bidding? There's a lady in red and black. Yes, 6,500 were going for a good cause. 50% goes to GBV. These are Harry Simon gloves worn in 2002 WBO, yes, middleweight champion. Here, 7,000 Namibian dollars. They're bidding for 7,000 Namibian dollars. That's Erongo Marine, if I'm not mistaken. 7,000 Namibian dollars. Is there someone who's going to? Let's go for 8,500 to the lady in red. 8,500 for these gloves. 8,500. Should I bring it to you? 8,500. Oh, is there another bidder for 9,500? Erongo Marine. 9,500. 9,500. Do I hear a bidder for a 10,000 Namibian dollars? 10,000 Namibian dollars to the lady in red. 10,000 Namibian dollars for these gloves. Red gloves worn by Harry Simon. Should we pick it up? 11,000 Namibian dollars coming out from this side. What is going on? Corporates, SMEs, 11,000 Namibian dollars? Should we, or 11,000 Namibian dollars to the lady in black and red? Should we take it up to 12,000 Namibian dollars? 12,000 Namibian dollars. We are going for Harry Simon gloves. 12,000 Namibian dollars. 12,000 Namibian dollars for the two-time division world champion. Maybe 12,500. Do I hear 12,500? 12,500 for Irongo Marine for Harry Simon gloves, won in 2002. 12,500. Are we bidding maybe for a 15,000 Namibian dollars? There we go. 15,000 Namibian dollars going for these gloves. Remember, 50% goes to charity. 15,000 Namibian dollars to the lady in red. Do I hear 17,500? Do I hear 17,500? 17,000. The lady in black, 17,500 Namibian dollars. Let's go for these gloves. Won by Harry Simon. You are making history. 17,500. Is there another bidder? Let's take it for 20,000 Namibian dollars. 20,000 Namibian dollars for these gloves. Do they go to the lady in red? Aronga Marine, I'm going to give you 22,500. Are you ready? 22,000. 20,000 going for Arongo Marine. Are you going to beat Arongo Marine? We've got a tie here. We've got 20,000. Lady in red. 20,000 Arongo Marine. What is happening? Do I hear 22,500 Namibian dollars? 22,500. 22,500. 22,500 to the gentleman in black. Is there someone? There's a lady in red in the back there. Please don't raise your hands if you're not bidding. We're bidding for 22,500. 22,500. Arongo Marine, what's going on? We've got a bidder, a bigger bidder here, bigger bidder. Lady in red, 22,500. 22,500. Okay, $22,501. Let's go. All right, we're giving it to the lady. $22,501. Who's going to bid this lady? We are doing it for charity, and we're doing it for a good cause. 50% goes to a charity from Harry Simon. Are we going for $22,501? Ladies and gentlemen, anyone bidding for this? Ladies on this side, are you going to bid for $22,501? It is going to the highest bidder for tonight, to the lady in red, sold to the biggest bidder. Harry Simon, could you please come through to the ring? World champ, Harry Simon. Ma'am, please, if we may see you in the ring. Social Security has pledged $22,501. And don't forget $12 for my taxi. Harry, just come join us. There you go. As well as our viewers streaming. You've done this for gender-based violence. Your word, especially for this night, Harry.
Thank you for everybody to come here. I actually like to thank MTC for making this event happening. Thank you.
Few words from Harry Simon. From Social Security, receiving these gloves, won by our former world champion, bidded for $22,501. Okay, $22,501 for a good cause. Remember, 50% Harry Simon will be given to a charity that is running gender-based violence campaigns. So those are the gloves worn in 2002. There we go. Ma'am, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you. Job Ampanda.
Next bout, which will be the final bout.
Before that,
it is a welterweight title between Job Ampanda and JGD Dwesep. It is what we are waiting for. It will be another interesting one. Job Ampanda and JJD Dwesep. What do you expect of this one, Leslie?
Well, both these fighters are quite light enough. I just wanted to see 67 kilograms it is going to go. Job is a little bit short, but we will see as to how it is going to be. How quickly one will be out of the blocks. Remember, these fights are 1 minute a round. So which means the boxers have to try and make sure that they use their energy efficiently as possible. But like I'm saying, and I have been preaching all evening, is that we're driving a message home. And that message is that we should be able to quash our angers and knock out gender-based violence. And that is the real message that we're driving home.
JD. Ladies and gentlemen, the MTC Knockout Project, Boxing for Social Change, Say No to Gender-Based Violence, brought to you by MTC, promoted by the MTC Nesta Sunshine Boxing and Fitness Academy, as well as the MTC Salute Boxing Academy, and supported by Nazria, MTC, NHE, Metropolitan, Namdir, Bank of Namibia, Erongo Marine, NWR, MVA Fund, and Social Security. Also at ringside, Joe Capero, our supervisor, Ndeshi Haifingo, our timekeeper, Helvi Andimba, our admin, and Dr. Atulo Rodriguez, our ringside doctor, and Ekad Modise, our floor manager. The ring announcer, Tafanji Nyurenda. The two boxers are in the ring. Let's introduce this very interesting fight. He's from the Salute Boxing Academy, and he's with Mr. Kirat Kamanya. He's sponsored by Metropolitan, ladies and gentlemen. He's fighting out of the blue corner in green, white, and red. He is the owner and chairman of JJD Investment Group of Companies, Laureate Namibian Business World of Fame, the chairman of the Namibia Chamber Commerce and Industry, Wabish Bay Branch, patron of the annual Omaruru Festival, and former chairman of the Namibia Premier League, former of as well of 11 Hours Football, and former NFA Executive Committee member. Why don't you put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the contender for bout number 9, John JJD Dawson. Sponsored by Nazria, fighting out from the red corner. in red and gold. From the MTC Nesta Sunshine Boxing and Fitness Academy, he is a columnist at Opinion Namibia and director at Radical Books, proactive activist at AR Namibia, and decolonial scholar. He is an academic, researcher, and community activist, and also aspiring mayor for the city of Windhoek, hailing from Omalala in the Oshana region. Ladies and gentlemen, Job Amupanda. The boxers at the center of the ring.
Gentlemen, protect yourself all time, obey my instruction all time, touch gloves, and good luck.
This fight is scheduled for 3 rounds.
If the earlier fights are anything to go by, this should be another interesting one. It is the final one of the day, of the night rather, between two famous characters out there. And they were very well matched, JGD and Jopam Panda. It is scheduled for 3 rounds. Let's see what the first round is or had to offer between the two boxers. And Jopam Panda, who's trying at JJD, looking between the two gloves. JJD, Jopam Panda leading with the left, and JJD coming in with the right and a left uppercut. Jopam Panda find himself in trouble early on. JGD looked like he waiting for his moment to come and attack. And Jopam Panda leading with the left jab. Need to make a mark. And here comes Jopam Panda. Oh, that's big. JGD need an ambulance. He need an ambulance. That's a big one. Jopam Panda with the left. And that's a killer left from Jopam Panda.
Okay, this is a little bit scary stuff, but it's great boxing here from Jopam Panda. At the very first glance that he actually got the chance to be able to throw a punch, he landed a lovely left jab there, rather left hook that knocked out JJD Dwesep. For a moment there, I thought he was out cold and conscious, but it's not the point. He's indicated to Jopam Panda that he's actually fine.
He's very fine. He's a fighter. And he was in the fight, but Panda just waited for that moment and caught him with a left. And knockout first round.
Knockout first round. I would like us to go through that punch again from Mr. Amupanda. Here it is. There it is. Was that a lucky shot? Amupanda just hitting him and just quickly moving back. Let's have a look at it again. Left, right, and another left. And Dwesep was out and cold. Left, right, and another left there from Ampanda. Really knocking out the former MPL chairperson. Let's now quickly go and speak to some of the organizers here, just as I make my way to the ring.
We'll be waiting for that, and JJD is up and running. There is the smile again. And Jopam Panda. JJ came to him earlier before that, but Jopam Panda, that left did the damage. And JJ Dwesep was down and out in that first round. The businessman. I don't know what this discussion will say. I was not ready for that. And Job and Panda say, I thought you were tougher than that. But in the end, it is time for pictures. GJD losing this one with a TKO in the first round. Waiting for my colleague Leslie Chiweda to get us some views from inside the ring there. I would love to hear from JJD.
MTC, the acting CEO of MTC. And also at the same time, Honorable Agnes Shangarero, the Deputy Minister of Sports. I'd also like to invite Inspector General Sebastian Ndeitunga to the ring, and also a representative from Nasria to the ring.
This one. Check out.
Mr. Team Kanju, you also needed in the ring. You've been invited for your scheduled interview.
But he's giving me another one. Okay, this is the main one. Which is this one?
Ladies and gentlemen, the MTC Knockout Project, Boxing for Social Change, brought to you by MTC and supported by Nasria, MTC, NHE, Metropolitan, Namdia, Bank of Namibia, Erongo Marine, NWR, MVA Fund, and Social Security. For bout number 9, after 48 seconds of the first round, winner by KO, Job, the mayor, Amu Panda.
That will conclude the things this evening at the Window Country Club. I'm waiting for my colleague Leslie Chiweda. Is in the mix there to give us some views from inside the ring about the night that was a very, very entertaining and successful. I hope the message got across of gender-based violence. That was the aim of the whole night. And Jopa Mpanda have finished that off with a stinging left. JJD will not forget that punch in a hurry. He will remember that for a long time.
Would like to call upon
might be sleeping tonight and wake up
that took part
and thinking he's still boxing.
This evening, the boxers.
That was a heavy punch.
All the boxers from bout number 1 to bout number 8 to come to the ring.
So we will cross
this
into the ring.
This made possible with the training as well from the MTC Nesta Sunshine Boxing and Fitness Academy,
and
as well as MTC
the event
Boxing Academy, who took time out to train the boxers. Matthew Mops Kapofi Mufaro Nesangano. Sonny Boy.
Well, we actually just getting started. It should not end here. Today it was fun and games. We send a strong message against GBV. Everybody must do their part.
Everybody must be able to play their part, but we would just like to inform and also educate our viewers out there. We were having some of the stats that are super scary out there. Between 2013 to 2016, for example, over 50,000 cases were reported. And of those cases, 1,138 were attempted murders and 734 were murders themselves. That is one murder every 2 days over those 3 years.
You see, the biggest problem with us as a country and society is we like talking and we do nothing. This is a time for action. Everybody should ask themselves, what can I do to contribute?
What can you do to contribute? What next is MTC going to make or to do to make sure that this message get really infested in the minds of every Namibian?
Well, it's not just about MTC. It's about everybody that's out there. You should ask yourself, how can I make a contribution? If all of us do something, then something will happen.
Well, something will happen. I think the message here has been here from one speaker to another that have come here on the podium, and we had poems. We've seen some of the exhibition fights here. I think the message is for you guys there at home and wherever you're finding yourself, that women are not punching bags and we should be able to respect each other. Thank you so much. Let's quickly get one big picture with all the boxers.
That's about it at the Window Country Club, as we getting the pictures. The boxers are getting the pictures, and the crowd are starting leaving. So it was a night of entertainment, a night of laughter, and in the end, it was a message that went across of gender-based violence. So in these moments of entertainment, we have make a good highlight package for you to enjoy. From all of us here at the Window Country Club, until next time, it's cheers.
Kids are very hard to control. I'm telling you.
The boxers to remain in the ring. Thank you very much for the honorables. The boxers to remain in the ring. All the boxers to remain in the ring. Thank you.
Zaki, talk to us.